What's up, guys? Welcome back to EG Podcast with your boy, the Bronze Boy himself. I've been out here cooking in the sun, and we're here with my brother. He's taking co-host responsibilities today. He's introducing the fucking 20 people we have here. Let's get it.
Yeah. To the right of me, we got Cranston East's finest.
Andrew Moko.
To the right of him, we got my beautiful girlfriend, hopefully one day wife. We'll see about it.
A National Girlfriend Day. A National Girlfriend Day.
It is.
Happy National Girlfriend Day.
Happy National Girlfriend Day.
Back at the crib.
Just Daylin. All right, to the right of her, we got St. Ray's finest. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Damn, F.
What class?
Oh, gee, all right, to the left of Efi, we got Hendricken's finest. You know what I'm saying?
Gang, no lame. Nah, no cap. Angel Sanchez, y'all know the deal.
To the left of him, we got Atlanta's finest. You know what I'm saying?
You got your boy Matt, you feel me? Matt Davila out here.
Behind Matt, we got Mr. Nappy himself.
Chill on me. You know who it is. Come on.
And to the left of him, we got Mr. Spiritual. Say your name.
Yeah, it's Brian.
Same name, Mr. Crystal.
You ain't gotta say all that, but it's Brian.
Oh, he is now live and broadcasting on the podcast. This one with the back of the camera, so now you can see him. And ladies, now you can see him shooting his shot. He has never been in a relationship, so shoot your shot. Give me
Talk to him.
Shoot, man.
Hey, so we got a special announcement here with my guy. Literally all-decade team in Rhode Island for the 2010s. This guy's an animal on the football field. I'm sure you guys seen him on the football and the basketball field. Well, court. Football field, basketball court. Reset. Hey guys, we're here with my guy. Special announcer coming through. All-decade team on the football field and the beast in the basketball court. 4 years started for basketball, 3 years for football varsity. Maybe let's get it. He's here to make a special announcement. His commitment for the 2022 season.
Yo, what's poppin', man? First and foremost, I would like to thank God and all this for sure. Family, friends, you know, it's been a long communication through all this process. I'd like to thank Tabor, you know, to give me the opportunity to play down in Kansas and experience different things, you know, just looking outside of Rhode Island and stuff. So, yeah, that's pretty much. But with that being said, man, I will be committing to the University of UMass Dartmouth.
Yes, sir.
Where's the hat?
I don't have it right now, man. But stay tuned, man. It's a spooky season, man. All-American or nothing, man. Natty chip or nothing, man. We going for big things. Shout out to my boy Dante. We're going to be turning up this season, man. Shout out my boy JP. Shout out everybody on the team that I know already. We finna turn up. And again, man, stay tuned for this great season that's ahead.
I'm a little upset because you didn't thank me or James for locking you up at Hendi and making you a better player.
The reason I didn't say that
You know what
because
I'm
it
saying?
didn't happen.
You know what I'm saying?
It didn't happen.
Question mark.
It didn't happen. James, put it on your mom. You locked me up.
Question mark.
Yeah, exactly. See, but nah, facts. Let's continue with this, man.
Should the expectations be for the season? You said natty or die, so that's what it is coming into the season.
Yeah, natty or die, man, for sure. They're fresh off a bowl win, so you know most of the offense is coming back. So it's just adding an extra piece, and you know I feel like I'm a big piece to, not to sound cocky or anything, but you know I'm a big piece to like anywhere I go, but. I'll make the offense shake, you know, whatever it does to win and stuff. If I don't score any touchdowns, it's fine. As long as we winning games, man, I'm straight, man. I'm a team player first, for sure.
So what stood out to you to commit there? I know you must have had different offers, stuff like that. So what stood out for UMass Dartmouth for Angel Sanchez?
Yeah, well, first, like, the coaches over there, they've been recruiting me since, like, sophomore year of high school. So, like, they've been in contact with me a couple times. A lot of times. But, like, the culture over there is strong, you know. They put in the work. They bust their tail off every single practice. And they're a team. Like, every team wants to become like brothers, you know, in such a way, and just have a strong bond with each other. And I already know most of the guys over there, like I said before, Dante, JP, Sam, Tuttle's over there, like a couple of my Hendi guys, you know, shout out Hendi again, facts. But yeah, just most of the guys over there, I already know, and they told me like how the program runs and stuff. So, yeah, man, I'm just excited for this season, man. It's gonna be a great one.
Hey, man, congrats! That's a big time. I'm sure you're gonna kill it on the field.
Appreciate it.
You know, everyone who knows Angel knows what he can do in the field. So, UMass Dartmouth got a player, got a ball on the field. So, I'm sure that they should be expecting big things this off season, baby.
Let's get it, baby. It's gonna be a lit one.
All right, and shout out to Dante too, from Cumberland. He was killing it last year. I'm sure not having you was another weapon in his arsenal that he's gonna showcase.
For sure. I'm telling you, man, one of the best duos is
I have a quick question for the Hendi men on the podcast right now.
So
you know what I'm saying?
You yourself,
me, myself, you, Matt, James.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
How would you say, or do you think in your mind that Hendricken, as an all-boys Catholic high school, made a difference from, you know, attending co-ed high school, co-ed Catholic high school? How do you think it made a difference on you and your friends, your life, everything in general? How do you think it made an influence on you?
for me, it really had me focus more on sports, which was why one of the reasons I went to Hendricken, to really focus on sports, and like knowing their football programs is the best in the state. Let me say that now, but to just put myself in an opportunity to, you know, to play in the next level and stuff. So, and actually, like, most of y'all people think Hendy's just a bunch of boys and stuff, but like the brother bond that we build from like these guys from freshman year to like now, they'll always be my brothers for sure. Like there's gonna be no love lost. Like we're gonna be tight for the rest of our lives. But that's just for me, you feel me? So
I mean, it's always fuck LaSalle.
fact.
That's a common theme, bro. I haven't posted even Tom said on the podcast.
Facts, man.
Yeah, now I was like speak for myself. Like Hendricken made me like a changed man for real. Like all the bonds I've made at Hendricken are like strong as hell. Like I'm boys with everybody still to this day, and we're I'll be juniors in college. So like you could tell like
I'm a sophomore, but
well, sorry.
I took a UG year, but it's all
right. But like just knowing that like we've held a bond for almost 6 years. I'm about to be 7 years is like crazy. You feel me? And like
man, time flies.
You feel me? And like going to a high school where you're held to a high standard kind of like pushed us to our limits and kind of brought us to where we are in life to keep pushing and working hard. So like I can always appreciate Hendricken for that. So like education and sports like 100% like was well worth the money, well worth everything. So I appreciate it. So yeah.
How about you, Jimmy? How about you, Jimmy Cooks?
Nah, I'm not gonna lie. Like one overall bond, like I've been with these guys for a long time. It's gonna be a long ride. No cap. It's gonna be a long ride. But like Matt was saying, like the standard you're held to at Hendricken, sports wise, school wise, even just with the uniform, with the shirt, the tie, the button up, the khakis, the Sperry's, like everything, you're held to a high standard. So when you actually go into the real world, when you go into college, it's almost easy. It's almost like that. And Hendricken, for me, real life prepared me for college life, for school life, for all that, even for sports. So I'm very blessed, very honored to say I'm a Hendricken man, for real.
For sure.
I feel like honestly most of our memories came from like after school.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. Like a lot of people would leave like right at fucking whenever we got out. What was it? 2:30, 3 o'clock. Most people would leave, but we would stay till like
damn near 5:30.
5:36. Sometimes we would stay till like 8, 9 o'clock,
yeah,
and we would just be fucking around the
By the way,
hallways.
it's in work. By the way, in work, out of the way.
Hey, but it was worth it though. All them late practices, man. We got what, three out of four Super Bowls. I'll take that, man. I'll take that. Y'all can have your little one ring. Yeah, y'all ruined the streak. You feel me? But fuck LaSalle. But I'd rather have 3 out of 4 than 1. Feel me?
How do you feel, Andrew? Do you feel like you'd rather have gone Hendy, or you like your time at East?
Nah. Definitely would have went to Hendy.
Oh, you would have went to Hendy. I was gonna say nah, like you wouldn't have went.
Nah. East is. I don't like losing. I hate that shit.
No cap though. No cap. You was supposed to be at Hendy. You was at those freshman practices. You was at those freshman practices.
There was a lot of, and I mean a lot of kids that was supposed to go to Hendy. You feel me? But they just didn't end up going, and that's like maybe like financial wise and just stuff happens. But like.
So where do you think you would have been different if you went to Hendricken?
What would I have an impact?
Like, what impact would have had on you?
Oh, me personally, I would have took shit way more serious, sports wise, definitely. Because as you said, when you're at Hendricken, it's like you have a standard. When you're at like public schools, it's not the same. Like they don't have the same motivation. People don't really put in extra work outside of practice. It's just, and even I fell victim to it. I kind of like, I wouldn't do extra shit. It's just because you kind of gravitate to everything around you how it is. You kind of just become lax on shit. So that's another thing I kind of like missed out on. I feel like because Hendricken, you're with people that have the same goal. Like you go to Hendricken, you got dreams to go beyond just high school.
Yeah.
So yeah, but it is what it is.
I talked about Elray off the pop. We talk about it now. Elray, do you think the girl situation, like we talked about it, like I was mentioning in the podcast with you with Angel and Carl, and you guys saying like you guys are super focused, like you guys all just reiterated again. Do you think things would have been different? Like if you went to all boys school, like would you have been open to that? Because me and Elray both went to St. Ray's. But things were a little different at that point. But so like, we were, I'd say, a little bit better at sports. Like we won the 08 Super Bowl, run undefeated.
Them motherfuckers gave us
Basketball was good. They were D1.
Talk your shit. Talk your shit.
Them motherfuckers gave us
Elray, cook it on this off.
Man, St. Ray's gave us COVID, man. So,
Hey, what's going on here?
they ruined my senior
No,
year, man. No
answer
prom,
Yes.
no nothing, no
Okay.
fun stuff. We were just about to get into the fun stuff,
What the fuck is going on
and
here?
then COVID happened, man. We're having some technical difficulties.
Boom.
Uh-oh.
Wait, hold on. Talk again.
There it is.
Oh, there it
There
is.
it is.
Elray's live.
Hey.
He's outside.
What was the question?
So if you went to Hendy, would you have been open to it now? Because we've had conversations off the air talking about Angel and Carl, what they said and what they just reiterated again. Do you think you've been a little bit more focused going to Hendricken? Would you have been open to it, or you just so like, nah, I ain't going to an all guys school at that point?
Yeah, I think so. Like, I think when you get older, you look back on it, you're like, going to an all guys school wouldn't be the worst thing. Like, when you're living that, you're like, why would I want to go to all guys school?
Yeah.
But in reality, at the end of the day, what you're there for is for school. And if you're gonna play sports, you're gonna play sports.
Right.
You're there to build your future. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
So if like you, it's easy to say, but if you knew what you know now, you always go back and do things differently. But yeah, it wouldn't have been a bad move.
And like the one thing people always say, you got no girls, bro. What do we go to school for? Like we go to school for education, and sports. What do we need girls in the school? Like, all right, we got no girls in the school, but like once school is done, you feel me?
It's like
it's just regular work.
I gotta talk on that real quick because I feel like if I went to any other school, I feel like we wouldn't have talked to as many like my girls here too, and I'll say this too. Like, we wouldn't have talked to as many females as we did, and we wouldn't have been at as many places that we did. Like there's multiple nights and shit. I could say we've been at like random ass mansions across Rhode Island, random ass places. Like there was one time we would have like I don't forget what they called the fucking parties in the woods.
Oh, bro,
and we would see each other like,
bro.
The white boys in there.
Yeah.
Yo, shout out to all my guys.
Yeah.
Zach, Grayson,
Nah,
Joe,
no bullshit.
Shout out all you guys.
It's
man.
like a bonfire, but the fire is like a fucking car that's lit on fire, and everybody from every high school is around there. Like it's like some high school musical shit, but like
it's some high school.
I think it's the aesthetic of it because like it's something about like I feel like it's like something you can't have. So when like you're going to all guys school and girls are going to all girls school, you're like, yo, like what's going on with them? You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like it makes you want to be like, it makes people want to be around you because you're like, all right, they don't go to a co-ed school. Like, you know what I'm saying? It makes people more interested.
Right. Would you be open for your child to go to all guys school?
I'm all for.
Not just saying Hendricken. Like,
no, I'm all for whatever is best for my son. So if it's Hendricken, if it's like any school, it could be a prep school. It could be not LaSalle. I'm anti-LaSalle. I'm still anti-Hendricken too, but it's better than St. Ray's. So
you know DJ Ray went to Wheeler and St.
1,000-point scorer.
Yeah, he went to Woodlawn.
All state. All state. Yeah.
That's his brother.
Yep.
So his
Dana.
his dad hates Hendricken.
Yeah, anti-Hendricken.
Big anti. So
Swear.
What do you say to those people, the anti-Hendrickens? People saying you guys are recruiting. Angel got recruited.
I did not get recruited, first and foremost. And I'm going to say this right now. I was really supposed to go to LaSalle. And once my My brother that's in the Army right now, when he played football for Providence 49ers, his coach talked to my mom about Hendricken and just noticing like there was no girls, and you know my mom was just like, all right, no girls, let's go over.
Yeah,
of course.
That may get me concentrated in schoolwork and all that, but yeah, I was really supposed to go to LaSalle.
So what do you guys say about those?
I'm gonna speak on it. I was also supposed to go to LaSalle and Saints before Hendricken. I was also myself anti-Hendricken. He knows I did not want to go there. But I would say after going there for 4 years, graduating, it was the best time I had in my life.
Nah, for real.
I made my long-time life friends that I would ever have in my life.
Facts.
Best memories I've ever made. I honestly don't think even though I wasn't as focused as I could be, I wouldn't have been as focused on sports and academics as I was at Hendricken. 100%. So I think it's the best thing for you.
Nah, I was about to say the same thing. Like, I was supposed to go to LaSalle too.
Damn.
Nah, I'm being so
Everybody's like, yo, so y'all really at you?
Yeah, so I was
Nah, for sure, bleeding green and gold for sure.
Oh, nah, for real. Like they didn't give me enough money, so I was like, word. And then like Hendricken blessed me for real, so I was like, all right, let me try this out.
Like LaSalle's like not giving people money, and all the people that didn't get money too is the reason why they lost championships.
Nah, for real. Like, it's crazy, yo.
100%.
Like they didn't give me money, and I went to Hendricken. I'm like God puts you in the right spot for the right reason, and like I thank him a lot for that. So like can
I
never
feel like
take that back.
it's a mutual thing. Like Saints people don't like LaSalle people. Hendricken people
Nobody
don't nobody like LaSalle. Only the people that went to LaSalle.
Nobody like LaSalle.
Nobody.
One thing I can
Wait,
say
room
too
for what?
about Hendricken is like their teachers and their coaches, like they actually do care about you.
Yeah,
Even if they
facts.
don't like you, they still care about you. If that
You know
makes
what?
any sense.
I know Elray agree with this because he knows them, and the people with Hendricken will say the same thing. Mr. Pierce is the fucking man.
Shout out Mr. Pierce.
Jim Pierce.
Shout out to Mr. Pierce. Call him by his government. He heard you. He heard you.
Coming up right now.
Shout out to Jim, man.
Mr. Pierce, I'm sure you know all of us. You saved me, Angel, and James from a lot of trouble.
I got razor bumps because of you, but that's another story for another day.
Thank you so much.
No, but like legit teachers like that, like Mr. Pierce is the fucking man. So like when
a
Hendricken
goat,
and like Saints
man.
have like teachers like that who genuinely care about the kids, that's where it's different. Like when you're going to like a public school and those teachers are there miserable. Like,
Just there for the money.
yeah, bro. Mr. Pierce genuinely cares for the kids.
Facts, man.
100%. Like, and he knows how to talk to kids, and that's what's different from like Saints and like going to those different type of schools.
Like I remember freshman year, man, about everybody was scared about Mr. Everybody was scared of Mr.
Everybody.
Yo, he's scary by look, and then you get to know him, and you're like, yo, this dude's actually mad cool.
He's a cool dude.
I had him for English class, so like I figured I had him for a class. I'm like, oh shit, this is about to be crazy. But we got into that class going on like during
But he
the
was your
year. I'm like,
teacher?
yo, my
Oh,
English
shit.
teacher. I'm like, yo, he's actually mad chill. Like I actually, you know what I'm saying, I fuck with him. So
he was like our like the principal, like
The enforcer.
The enforcer.
He was the
he
enforcer.
was our student.
He was our dean.
enforcer too.
Yeah, he was our
He was
dean,
our
yeah.
enforcer too.
He was standing on the corner when you walk across the class. And they call you by your last name. Yeah, Mr. Simons. Mr. Simons. What is that on your chin? What is that on your chin? And I'd be like, yeah, go grab a razor.
He'll get Wasker every day. Wasker would have his beard.
You got your belt?
And Wasker would be like, Wasker would be like, I just shaved yesterday, but no, you didn't. No, you didn't.
He knew.
Andy, did you
He's
feel
a goat,
like
fam.
did you have the teachers who cared or who did not care at all? We're talking about people. You dealt with people who didn't care at all. Like, fuck it.
There wasn't one
Nah,
teacher
there's
that
probably
stood out.
there's I'm lying. There's probably a couple, like 2, 3 probably max. My history teacher.
But 3 out of what, like 30 teachers?
Yeah,
50 teachers who
yeah.
cared?
It was
Oh,
slow.
over the course of your 4 years?
Oh yeah.
Oh, damn.
Damn.
That's not a good number.
Yeah.
Nah.
Damn,
East, what you doing over there, man?
Nah, it's not. East isn't terrible. It's not terrible. It's not terrible. Every school has its perks. Every school has its negatives. Like, shit.
Facts.
But like school wise, the teachers give you like what you give out type shit. So
So the energy you give.
yeah. Right. Some teachers, regardless, they also love. Did their best effort. But I'm not gonna lie. When you're in public school, some of the kids they don't care. So I can't blame them. And some kids be mad, disrespectful. So I'll be blaming them sometimes. But
They don't get paid enough to be doing
Right.
yeah, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I'll say because
Where'd you go?
I went to Crescent East.
That's the same thing you agree with Andrew saying?
Yeah, I mean, there was like a handful of teachers like I fuck with, but everything was, calm for the most part.
Do you wish you like went to like a Hendricken, LaSalle, St. Ray's?
I mean, now that y'all talking about it, I mean, it sounds cool.
let me ask you, was that an option for you, or like did you ever like, or was like Cranston East like you knew that's what you was going on for?
Yeah, like to be honest, that like never even crossed my mind like going to somewhere else. But like, yeah, niggas just went to Cranston East because like my brother went to Cranston East, so I was like, okay, so
that's
I'm supposed
just
to go
by
to Cranston
default.
East.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
wasn't no like.
I will say Cranston East though, they've always been like solid in sports,
Yeah,
especially in ball.
Yeah, we were.
They've always been consistent in sports.
We
So
were, but like with public schools,
Sure.
with public schools, I
yeah,
realized
basketball definitely.
Basketball.
there's up and downs. Like we can't have streaks. There's gonna be times where like, oh, we're really good, and then times are gonna be like, all right, they're just ass now. And for me, my senior year, this shit went ass. But it is what it is. It is what it is.
Yeah, y'all remember when we played them at NDC?
Oh my god.
Don't bring that shit up. But either way,
I
really think-
remember that crazy ass
Beat down.
bro, that shit happened to me.
I'm sorry, Andrew, but I broke like damn near.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie. He did his shit. I was like, yo, these niggas are ass. But
One thing I can say about Hendi too, I feel like one of the reasons why we win so much and why we like is because all of our teachers, like all of our coaches, we see them all throughout the day. Like our coaches are our teachers. They're like our English teachers, our fucking phys ed teachers. So we know them like from head to toe. Our fucking physical trainer, he's there all day, every day. We'll be like, yo, Joe, we fuck around with him all day.
Mr. Maynard.
We know his
Mr.
daughter,
Maynard.
we know his sons, we know his whole family. So we're so close to the point where like we're almost like family, if that makes sense. So we know when to and when to not fuck with each other and when to take each other serious.
Nah, I feel that.
I feel like a lot of other
feel
public
that.
schools and like private schools, they don't take each other serious. And when they like get mad, y'all start beefing. Y'all start trying to fight each other. When we start beefing and trying to fight each other, our coaches check us real quick. They be like, "What the fuck are you doing? Like, fuck out your bag. Like, get out your feelings." And then they'll fucking like they'll press us basically.
That's
But we
like,
know it's not like them pressing us. It's just them trying to teach us a lesson. Like
it's just at Hendi, it's not really about pressing. It's really just like tough love. You know what I mean?
exactly. Yeah, tough love.
And there's certain teams or like schools that can't really take the tough love.
that's a
You
fact.
feel me? So it's just that.
Like we could be like at practice, like getting ready to fucking. We could be slapboxing each other at practice, like actually like
In the locker
hitting
room.
each other at
In the
practice.
locker
Don't forget
room,
about
yeah.
it. Slap
That's
boxing in the
fuck.
locker room.
And then we'll be an hour after practice at Applebee's together, fucking laughing our asses off.
Especially like after, like I was saying this with Jack Moses the other day when he came on. I was like, bro, like you're about to be a senior, and I was telling him about like all the bonds like we have. Like after games, we would all pull up to Applebee's. We would make sure everybody pull up, make sure everybody had a ride back to their house. So, and I was telling him like the way like I saw Hendi, it was just like everybody had a tight bond together. You feel me?
Wait, so I know you were like enjoy doing that at this point now, like looking back on it, like retrospectively, like I know at the point like you said you were going through it, blah 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 blah, but like now being like you did it, you're like, all right, I'm glad that I just went out and did it anyway. Like looking back on it, with those like bonding times with Angel, James, and all of them.
So no matter what, all through my 4 years, like even when I was going through shit, my closest friends, Angel, Helio, James, Matt, everybody, they would tell me like, yo, what the fuck are you doing? Like when I was doing bad, like it wasn't like they were hiding from me or telling me like, hey, like you get better. No, they were telling me like straight up, like, what the fuck are you doing? Like
That's real shit though. That's
they
real
were
shit.
like, they were never like. That's why I love them so much to this day, because they were never like
No sugarcoat.
like they didn't sugarcoat shit. They were like, bro,
Straight up.
what the fuck are you doing? Like we all know you're not this ass. Like
Nah, but I'm telling you, man, there was the one game that Brandon really turned up was the Super Bowl, man. He really, after the regular season,
Talk
like
about
there
it.
was iffy. I'm
Talk
like,
about
Brandon,
it.
like, bro, this is our last game of fucking high school, bro. Like, you really have to like show up. You feel me? And Brandon did his thing. He held his own, man.
Talk
He had a lot
about
of
it. That's
tackles.
3.
I'm telling you, fam. That was probably the best game of the senior year, and he showed up in the Super Bowl. So
I think that was the best game I ever had.
shit, that was.
I'm gonna be honest.
Honestly, I was like that one or the NK game. NK game, I mean, because that kid could have went off. But that kid had
Oh,
like,
senior
he had
year?
like, yeah,
Oh, senior year?
he had like
Yeah,
70,
yeah.
but like 70 for him was nothing.
Yeah.
And that kid was getting like
Right.
200 every game.
Bro, video game stats
Yeah, he was
every
getting video
game.
stats every game, and then literally had 70. He went off overall.
He,
Like,
he
against
averages
Brandon, just like
236 yards every game. I studied the fuck out of him.
70.
Yeah, he averaged 236 yards per game during that season.
He was going off. that
Bro,
season.
he was fucking going.
He was
wild.
annoying.
Going
He was
wild.
irritated. I hated him.
You feel me? We went
No.
up to NK. in
But-
their brand new turf.
On that slippery ass turf.
Undefeated on it.
And took over. Feel me? Well,
But-
me, Brandon, and James undefeated on the NK turf because we won against NK and our senior bowl.
Yeah,
Yes,
so
sir.
the
That's really
all-state
awesome.
fucking senior all-state game. That shit was.
That shit was lit, yo.
Shit was alive.
I was that fucking quarterback.
Y'all should have been there. Y'all should have been there. Had a kick return.
Quarterback, yo.
You guys say so?
Yo.
Did you do the same thing in
That
basketball
kick-
too, Angel?
Yo. Huh?
Let's continue.
No, right? So right before the kickoff, me and James are in the back. I'm like, James.
Brand took the house.
Yeah, that James took
Yeah.
the crib. I'm like, James, you ain't about to take this shit to the crib if they kick it to you.
I said, I bet.
They kicked it to the boy, kicked it to the, took it to the
I
crib. I
remember-
said, hey,
I remember
yo.
running through my right. James, I heard James from the background. He's like, Brandon, he's coming from your left.
Yo.
I look at him like, I come down.
Nah, that was
It's
funny,
all blocked.
yo. What was you about to ask me?
I was gonna say, for football, I know you guys at Applebee's.
Yeah.
Did you guys do the same thing at basketball too?
So my sophomore year, we after games we would go to my boy Nick Mueller's house. Like we would go over there, chill, play video games and stuff. My junior year, we didn't really do much. So maybe that's why we fucking lost to Cumberland first round in the state.
I'm mad salty.
Senior year, yeah, I was fucking salty. But senior year, we didn't, we was playing we was just going off, feel me? We was going off, and then fucking first round of states came. Next thing you know, COVID happened, and that was my last basketball game ever in high school.
Elray, do you think, looking back on because you guys had a pretty talented team. Elray's team was pretty stacked.
They had a good class.
Yeah, Elray.
What class was it?
It was 2009. So you guys are definitely a lot younger, but
Man, I was at 49.
yeah, but no. Overall, they had talent across the board. But what do you guys think you guys lacked? You guys hearing Hendricken, I've seen it firsthand. Even my 08 season, we were doing a lot of stuff together, camaraderie amongst the team. What do you think was missing amongst you got talent across the world? Like I said, do you think you guys missing that camaraderie?
Camaraderie.
Camaraderie.
Yeah,
like Hendricken was doing. Do you guys think you guys missed that? You guys I'm not sure. I was on the team. You guys were you guys enjoying each other's company, or you guys just yo, fuck this? Is that the difference between Hendricken and these other teams where they have that bond?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I would say my senior year we didn't have that much camaraderie. Is that the word, camaraderie? Yeah. Definitely didn't. Years before, my junior year, I feel like we were closer. Senior year, we definitely were just we would do our own thing and then go play. You know what I'm saying? And nobody really held each other accountable.
Yeah.
Which is super important. But yeah, no, I think that was probably one of our biggest things because we had players across the board that could do everything. We had Avery at point guard, and Avery can score for sure.
You Ray.
Yeah, we had scorers.
Even
we
Charles
just
was in that team, no?
no. Charles was 2 years after.
Man.
2 years after. Yeah.
One of the worst times. The most
Oh, here he
I've
goes.
ever
I already
seen
know he's gonna
Elray,
say.
bro. We were you know Charles Correa? Bro, beast.
I probably have to see a picture.
Animal, bro. He led state race for their last state championship. And
I think he was up there too for players of
the decade.
generation.
Yeah, the
Right.
decade. Yo, kid was animal.
Yeah.
He led Saints to their last state championship in basketball. Probably just
Probably for a
in general,
while, yeah.
And literally, he one man show, and literally we were at the URI game. Elray was salty, bro. Salty.
Because he was getting
Salty.
buckets?
No.
Because his team had the talent.
Yeah.
But then, literally, because Charles won, blah, 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 blah. And Elray's yo, that should have been me.
Not on no hating shit. Not like that. I was happy because that's I went to school there, so I was happy. I'm damn, yo. Because you can't get that back. You don't,
bro.
you get those 4 years and that's it. There's nothing else after that. That's unless you're playing college sports, there's nothing that's you know what I'm saying, that you get to compete for in that same manner. You know what I'm saying?
And everyone's celebrating. I was yo, yeah, Saints. Elray's
The thing is about Hindi is even if you really truly did hate each other on the field, I don't know how to explain it. You have some type of brothership and love.
Yeah.
And everybody, no matter how close or how not close you were, you would keep each other in check. And for me, I don't know about you, Angel. I don't know if you remember this, but for me, what opened me up to Hendi being a brotherhood is our freshman year. We had a track meet, and Quiddy Pay was was at the track meet.
That nigga quit it.
And I'm pretty sure y'all know, like, as a freshman, you're like, oh, like, these varsity niggas are like something else. Like, they're not gonna talk to you, not gonna give you the time of day. As a freshman, I see like your mindset. Me and Angel and James went up to them and started fucking with them, and they started like fucking around with us, and they started like wrestling us. Like Quiddy Pay started wrestling, like throwing me and Angel around, fucking James.
Probably at the same time, all three of you guys at the same time.
And that's what really opened us up to letting us know that like we all really do care for each other as like a whole.
It's a brotherhood over there, honestly. And the thing that is like stuck with me after Hendi is like Coach Gomes. Like, you feel me? He would say things that like really stuck with you, and you wouldn't even know. Like every single time we're practicing, like he'll be like, don't take these practices or games for granted, because the times are gonna fly. And like he'll always tell us the most important things in games is communication. You always have to communicate with your teammates and just make sure that you understand the game. So
Angel and Brandon are like, communicate in sports, but we ain't talking about it in relationships though.
It does not translate. It does not translate.
That's not the same thing. That's not the same thing.
Coach Gomes is actually my guidance counselor. He gave me some of the best advice I've ever heard in my life.
Coach Gomes, he has a major in communications, bro. He
gave me some of the best communication I've ever heard in my the best advice I've ever heard in my life. Coach Gomes.
Yeah, bro.
So, Daylin, if you want to get the mic. So, hearing all these Hendricken stories.
I was saying raise.
So, so literally, do you think, not hearing all this stuff, do you think it translates to maybe why, I mean, we both in the same school, ain't dissing us, but like, why doesn't, like, different years, like, why it doesn't translate to Saints? Like, do you think Saints is lacking some of the stuff that Hendricken's talking about?
Yeah.
Looking back on that.
Like, the bonding and
Hold on, your mic's mad.
When you're done, I wanna put my own input on it, because I have a couple of friends from Saints that I've seen their football games, I've seen her soccer games, and I want to put my own input on it.
So do you think like your soccer stuff, like do you guys have that camaraderie? Like you guys vibe with each other? You guys don't even.
There was literally girls who absolutely hated each other, and that would literally cause problems on the field.
That's the worst.
They're like, I'm not gonna pass to this girl because I don't like her. Like, it shouldn't be like that. So there wasn't really that bond, like how.
Sure, but at the same time, coaches should be same time putting those players into their place, and coaches aren't doing that. They're just letting you guys do whatever you guys want.
No.
Do you guys? I mean, I'm not sure if you can. Fuck it. You said off limits. So like, you think hearing like players in the basketball team, football team, they're not doing this. They're doing the same thing. Like across all sports, it's just like it's not that bond like you're hearing a Hendricken has, where it's like. That goes a long way, because a lot of people are like, oh, Hendricken recruits, like, or they just have a really good chemistry amongst all their teams.
Yeah, that's the thing, man. We got great chemistry, fam.
I gotta put an input. So the thing about Hendi is like people think like, oh, it's just Applebee's, like that's the only way they got like their fucking camaraderie.
No,
like
it's not even
we would go everywhere together. Like we would go to class to. There's a Stop and Shop right down the street. We'd go to Stop and Shop. We'd go to parties. We'd go to swimming pools.
McDonald's.
We'd go literally any and everywhere together as a group. Like we would never leave any of each other behind.
Yeah, like
period.
we would make sure like if one person goes, we gotta make sure that someone else is going with them.
The difference between us and like other public schools too is like they take their coaches and their like everything for granted. Our coaches to us, like I don't know if it's just me, but they were like our gods. Like. Me personally, I took Coach Greene. Like I know this sounds kind of corny.
Oh God,
Coach Greene was like at my time. He was like my god. Like
Coach Greene.
He was the guy I wanted to impress.
He had a different impersonation on me. Period. Like no matter, and the way like his pregame speeches. I'm sorry. Like he had the best.
I'll never forget him.
Pregame speeches I've ever heard in my fucking life.
I'll never forget him.
I never I don't think people. I can't even impersonate them myself.
No
like,
caps.
I don't think anybody can impersonate them. He had the best pregame speeches.
Bro, the speech before the LaSalle game in the East, bro, that East game,
the East game
when they had Raven,
that was a good game. No Jack, that was
them niggas. Let's put them niggas out.
That was a good game.
Let's go, nigga.
That junior year game. Our junior year against you.
They had Raven, they had Robinson.
We beat y'all by like 3 touchdowns.
Bro, that game was close till halftime.
I'm not gonna lie. They had us at half.
No. It wasn't even halftime, bro. It was like fourth quarter. Some shit happened, and after that, it was all over.
Is that when you broke like 20 tackles?
No.
That was senior year.
That was senior year. Junior year was a game.
Junior year was lit though, because we played them at East. That game was lit.
First,
that was supposed to be like
Cranston Stadium.
That was supposed to be like their breakout season. Feel me? Their breakout season.
I'm not gonna lie. That season, I expected way more from us. But I'm not gonna lie, like you said, our team wasn't as close, and we noticed it. Like we always talk about that shit. We weren't like, I don't know. It wasn't a close like team, and that shit fucked us up. I'm not gonna lie to you, because we had a lot of talent on that team.
Yeah,
we should have went way further than we did, but it is what it is. But I'm not gonna lie, as you said, brotherhood's that's a big thing with football. You can't, it's a team sport. You gotta have chemistry. You gotta all be together. You gotta all have the same goal. And if you don't, that shit just fucks you up. But I'm not gonna lie, like East, I have a lot of people who I mess with at East, like to this day. They're still my guys. So I don't regret going to East. Yeah. Because I still know you guys from Hendi. I played with you guys all at Edgewood. So like, I kind of got the best of both worlds, to be honest with you.
So one thing I noticed about like the Saints games and like going to like Saints football games, because I have a lot of boys that play for Saints and like her soccer games, because I was she was a year younger than me. I would always see like on the sideline her team arguing, or like people on the field arguing. If that was us on the sideline arguing or some shit,
coaches would have checked.
Our coaches would have put us in check so quick. Like, shut the fuck up. Why you bitching? Or like, why you doing this? Why you doing that? Like, shut the fuck up.
We would have ran after the game.
Exactly. We learned to not argue with each other because we would pay for it in practice. Like
exactly.
I remember you guys won a game one time and you guys ran after.
We ran after. Yeah, because we was trying to fight. That's why.
It was because I think it was that year when Jack Melhut tried to fight somebody.
Yeah, because they took his hand one more.
We were dapping each other up. Like after the game, and then Jack Mel tried to get into the fight.
Mind you,
Coach
like
got sick and was like, "Goal line."
Mind you,
chill.
I'm gonna say this here because I know James don't. I don't know if you care or not, but James himself would get into boxes and shit with Jack Melhut. Him himself did not like Jack Melhut, but when somebody put his hands on Jack Melhut,
I was talking
he
about
was
shit.
one of the first ones to run and go fuck that motherfucker up who tried to touch Jack Melhut, and we was all behind him. And that's what I'm saying when it comes to brotherhood. Like Saints, when I would see them on the sideline, if they won a game, they would all go do their own thing, or they would all go to whatever or like do whatever. That's the difference between like a championship team and like a lower like. It's not like y'all didn't have the talent. Y'all had the talent.
Definitely
y'all
had the
just didn't
talent.
know how to use the talent.
Definitely
or like
had the talent.
use your brotherhood to like
or sisterhood,
sisterhood, brotherhood to the advantage. That's the only thing. I honestly think that her senior year they could have won the state championship, and there was Division 2.
Nah, they were D1.
Nah, they were D2 soccer.
No, I'll do my football.
No, her team, her soccer team was D2. They could have won D1. The only thing that was her best friend is Ariel.
Why
did he say that?
Let's think of Brandon, bro.
That was so important.
I'm putting it out there.
Sorry guys. Wow.
She was like the best player in the state at the time. So I honestly think they could have won the D1 championship. They could have won the D1 championship if their team was built better. But they weren't.
I'm telling you, the little things matter. Like
it's a little stupid thing that people wouldn't think.
Like some schools don't notice it, but the little things, like outside of the sports, if you're outside of the games, outside of practice, that's the most important things that matter.
I mean, think about it, the NFL, bro, NBA. Every major sports league, every team has talent. What makes it? Why the Patriots always good? And I hate those motherfuckers.
Go Pats, baby.
Bro, coaching, discipline. That's what makes everyone different, bro. Literally, everyone different.
It's a lot of the parents too. Like the parents of the kids be thinking like, oh, they don't need to go to that shit. Like they're fine, whatever. They can just go home.
Yo, you know what's crazy though?
It makes a difference.
What's up?
All of our parents were friends at Hendricken.
Yo,
If you went to the games,
that's also
all
crazy.
the parents were sitting together talking.
Yeah, sitting together.
That's also
man.
crazy.
You feel me? And it wasn't even like. If one person scored, they all celebrated.
That's
it
what I'm
wasn't
saying.
like if one person scored, people was hating. You feel me? Like if one person scored, like
Cranston
everybody was celebrating.
Cranston East, I feel like if Andy scored, like his best friend's dad would have been like, "Fuck you," this, that, and the third. I really would have been like, "Woo, that's crazy, Joe."
Bro, do you wish you went to a different school? Like, would you like hearing this like all guy talk now? Do you wish you went to like an all girl school? Would you be open to it or?
I mean, I'm not against it. Like, if I would have went to like
Bayview?
But I had a good experience at St. It wasn't bad.
Not the mixers. No.
Sorry, Daylin, go ahead, bro.
I already said what I had to say.
Just you would have went to Bayview.
Bayview mixers were the best dancers at Hendricken.
Freshman year of high school.
Were the best
Let's talk
dancers
about
at
it.
Hendricken.
So active.
They was the best dancers.
Let's talk about it.
It was funny though, cause like you know when someone like trying to ground with another girl, if a teacher see, hey, Get up.
Get up. You need space for the Holy Ghost.
You couldn't, yeah.
You need space for the Holy
You
Ghost.
couldn't even dance with anybody.
Oh, bro, Miss Monahan was at Hendricken too.
Really?
Yeah, he was my JV.
Monahan.
No, Miss Monahan, the
Oh.
big ass.
I thought you said
Computer
Mr.
teacher?
Monahan.
Oh, I had her.
Mr. Monahan. I think you said
Miss
Mr.
Monahan
Monahan.
at Saints.
Like,
Mr. Monahan had the
Hendricken.
jumper. Chill on him.
Mr. Monahan was at Saints. I mean, at Hendricken. Mr. Monahan.
Mr. Monahan, yeah.
His wife was at Saints, I believe so.
I had her. I hated
Yeah, I
her.
believe so.
Me
His
too,
wife was at
100%.
Hendricken.
Mr.
But I'm not
Monahan.
gonna lie, he was like the same way, pretty much. Like he would be like, "Yo, get off her, get off her."
He'd be like, you guys gotta leave space in between each other. All right, Mr. Monahan, chill out.
We
man.
get it, bro. We get it, bro. We get it, bro.
Like you wasn't doing this back in your day.
He probably wasn't doing that shit.
Yeah, I don't know. He-
kids.
That's what I'm saying.
Had to.
He's doing something right.
We've been talking real local. We're talking real local. Wait, James our girlfriend? I don't even know.
Ooh.
James?
Yeah.
Nah.
Alright, James, shoot your shot.
Come on,
James.
man.
Let's get real spicy now. We're
yeah.
talking
Come on,
real
let's get
local.
spicy. Come on, let's get spicy in here.
Let's spicy. James,
It's getting hot. It's getting hot. Come
You got
on.
a club. Who you trying to freak? Ooh. Who's catching your attention?
Who?
No, like black, Spanish, white.
Come on. Let's cut it out. 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 What you call it? I'm not gonna lie. Listen. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I got a type. I'm not gonna lie.
Brandon.
All right, James, shoot your shot. I'm out here matchmaking.
Facts.
I'm making this a bookmark. Who you shooting your shot with? Your boy. See, these girls interested in James, Jimmy Cooks. So
Jimmy Cooks.
Jimmy No Hands.
Jimmy No Hands.
Yo,
Jimmy, no.
I'm not. Look, man. I'm
you
not.
know, you know.
Look, I'm not gonna say no names, man. I'm not gonna.
All right, give us like a description then.
Description. Come
Yeah,
on,
we
man.
want to know about the description.
Come on, man.
Description.
We ain't all right. You know what I'm saying? Everybody
makes
knows
Jollof on
everybody.
Sundays.
This is tape. This is tape. Not a exact girl.
If you don't say a name, then they won't know.
She
fam.
makes jollof on Sundays. That's
Give
what
me. We need a description.
Look,
fam.
man. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
You know, I don't discriminate,
Okay.
but you know, I can't get enough of my dark skinned, brown skinned queens, man.
Already knowing.
I can't, man. I can't. I promise you. Look, this summer's been a little lit, man. These little link up joints, these little cookout joints.
All right, let's get down to it though. Nigerians or Liberians? Which one?
Liberians, come on, come on. Nah.
James.
I got a quick story. Right? I was in New York, right? And I was talking to a homie. I was talking to the homie in this store, and he was Nigerian. And I was like, bro, like, come on, bro. And he had a Nigerian jersey. I was like, bro, come on, bro. And then he was like, if you could call one person to say Liberian is better than Nigeria, you know who I called? I called Andrew. Andrew.
I'm a novice to this. What's the difference? I'm going to a party. I'm not sure. I don't know the difference. So tell me, explain it to me. What's the difference between this?
To me,
Yeah,
it's the
like-
foods. It's
The food. The food is everything.
I don't give a fuck. I'm not fucking a girl over some food.
You want a bet? You want a bet?
I think
Say you
Liberian
want-
food
you
better
want-
than
you want a
Nigerian.
bet?
You want a shorty to feed you, right? You got that.
You want a bet? You want a bet?
Liberian jollof is better than Nigerian jollof.
Call
That's what I'm
it.
saying.
Oh God, I haven't
I'm saying.
even had. I haven't had either. So.
All right, so Andrew,
Don't worry.
what's he talking
I need to
about?
be tuned in.
No, I'm gonna say Liberia. Shit's better.
Wait, what are you?
I'm Ghanaian though. I'm not.
He's not even in the question.
It's not even that
He's not even in the question.
Top 3 is. Hey, you're wilder. They're over you niggas though.
Come on, bro.
Bro, I'll stand on that.
That's crazy.
Yo, James, he speaks tree, nah?
That's Drew.
When I started,
That's Drew.
But is there generally a difference between females? I'm not sure. So what's standing out? What's the difference?
Yeah, like what's the taste in them? Feel
Look,
me?
you know what? All I'm gonna say is, if you get with a Liberian girl, bro, Michael Jackson made a song about Liberian women. I'm just saying. There's a reason. There's a reason why.
Cause I listen to my Michael Jackson. Which one?
Look it up.
James,
Look
you
at that Liberian girl.
Yo, this guy's talking mad shit to the podcast. He's like, I got mad shit to say. Now we're asking a question.
Yeah.
Answering them.
Hold on. Nah.
So many topics. But
Cut it out. Wait. Cut it out.
Give us the
Freddie was on the podcast.
It was going up
Outside Freddie.
outside Fred.
Look, man,
King himself.
I got some stuff to say, man.
Go
I
in.
got some
Keep
stuff
saying
to
it,
say.
bro.
Go in.
And your cousin Fred and your cousin Fuego Fred came on, and he was
Fuego.
killing it.
Look,
Shout out to that boy Freddie.
Hey, bro, for an hour and 15 minutes, Fred was going in. Both Freds.
Look, man, I got some shit to say.
Go
man.
ahead.
Go ahead, bro.
One for sure. I was listening. I remember Freddie was like I was the prince of the house or something like that. I get what I want. I get what I want. Question mark?
There's some
Question mark?
Question mark?
question mark.
Look.
Dot.
That's never happened, man. Look, that's never happened. If I got what I wanted, bro, I promise you, I'll be dripped out in Gucci guilty right now. I promise you. Slide.
Well, my boy Andrew got Gucci on, so what, are you the favorite then? You got
me?
Gucci shades on, bro. You got Gucci glasses on. So
I'm
so you're
the
the favorite.
Gucci guilty, Drew.
I'm the youngest, so I do get
same
perks
thing
with
as
it.
Fred. Same thing as James then.
I'm not gonna lie, when you're youngest, you get perks, so I'm not gonna lie. It's a truth. It's a truth.
Look,
Damn,
I
James, so
haven't
like tapping?
but there's also perks to being the oldest. What are you talking about?
There is.
There's perks to being the oldest.
The
What are you
first child.
What are you talking about? You're the first child ever. What are you
I
saying
don't
to
know.
me? What are you saying?
I don't know.
Effie, do you get that? Effie, do you get that?
I said it with Fred. I
We
think
got brothers here, so you feel
Yeah,
me?
we all got brothers.
Yeah.
We all got brothers.
I said it in the podcast. I'm not sure if you listen. Well, I know you've been busy with shit like that, but like Fred, I said I think our parents did a good job at distributing the love amongst all three of us properly.
They
I don't
did.
think no one got favoritism. And I
They
think,
did, for sure.
if anything, I'm giving them favoritism over myself. Like I was being more of a dad, like to them than to myself. So literally, I think it was distributed pretty evenly.
I think so too. I agree.
I'm not gonna lie. When I listened more, and Freddie was like he was more of a dad, like you were saying. I'm not gonna lie. Freddie was more of a role model. I got my perks. He got his perks too.
I agree.
He was. I'm not gonna lie. He was the trailblazer. I'm not gonna lie. He was the one who was sneaking out. He was one like, yo, don't tell mom. You know what I'm saying?
Just like that too. Just like that too.
Under the bus, fam.
Look,
Jimmy
look.
About to tear up.
But like, not for real. Like he was a role model. He was that dad, especially because like my whole situation in the household. He was like, come on, bro, straighten up, bro. Come, tighten up, bro. Tighten up.
I agree.
So
Looking back on it now, did you not like it in the moment, and you can look back on it now and appreciate it, or did you always appreciate it?
at the moment, I'm definitely gonna say I didn't appreciate it. I was just like, yo, chill the fuck out, bro. Come on.
I can agree. I fucking hated it.
Bro, I was like, yo, chill the fuck out.
I fucking hate. I'm sure Elray knows, so I'm sure you talk about it already. I would fucking tell Efi all the time, like, bro, leave me the fuck alone. I don't want to talk to you like that.
Shit, well,
But after like realizing, I'm like, yeah, I understand it. Like, I appreciate it.
Shit, my older brother used to do the same shit, fam. He used to be on my ass, bro, making sure I was on top of my shit and all that. I'm like, alright, bro, I get it, fam. Like, I know I gotta be on top of this shit. You don't gotta tell me damn near every fucking day. But now, like, you know, it was just him caring about me and shit. You know,
Yeah.
just making sure I was on top of everything and doing my shit in school and in sports. So
I got a question for Andy. So earlier, I'm not trying to call you out, but earlier, me, him, and Matt was at, Baja's talking or whatever.
Baja's.
And he was saying he wishes that he was more like the way he is now than he was in high school, and wish he had the free crib and shit like that more often.
Why they should have flipped us?
Why do you say that?
He said no off limits.
That boy trying
He said it's Amigo Summer.
that boy trying to get freaky.
I don't know what to say to that. Like,
Why do you say that? And,
Said the free
and what do
crib.
you wish you would have done in high school than that you did now?
You know why? Because Andrew's.
nah, definitely in high school. As niggas know me, I'm more of a closed off person. I'm more low key. Like, if I know all you guys, I know you guys well now. So like, you niggas see more of like my more energetic personality type shit. So I just feel like, if anything, I wish I was like that more in high school than I am now. You feel me? That's what I meant by that. And free crib wise, I have freedom now because
He beating Doonies down.
Chill on.
I have siblings too. I got like 3 siblings. All the niggas are moved out now, so I got the space to myself. So now it's more freedom to do whatever I want. As you said, with older brothers too, my brother set the path for me. Like, he did everything, left the house, got in trouble a lot. Now I can do whatever I want. Got tattoos, everything. So yeah.
Shit, that's what I'm trying.
I'm not gonna lie. I feel the same way. Not with the freedom joint, especially like I remember in high school. I remember like, bro, once it hit 11, 10:30.
James had to get that ass in the house.
Oh my god, bro!
Like,
Like,
James, you coming to Applebee's?
nah, bro, I can't.
Yo, shout out to James Ma Dukes. There was multiple
Fact.
times I had to sneak this nigga through his front window.
Oh my god,
At
bro!
like fucking 1 o'clock in the morning.
Bro, but no cap though, going back to like Andrew shit, like saying like older brothers being a role model. So I got a little brother, most of y'all know him, Greene.
Chris.
Shit, I'm trying to be that, you know, someone, I feel like he looks up to me, you feel me? Just following my steps, but I try to make sure he's doing the right shit, making sure like he's on top of his schoolwork. If he's acting up, trust me, my mom's gonna let me know and I'm on his ass. Like, yo, like, well, what are you doing? Mommy's telling me you're doing this. Like, what's up with you?
Yeah, he's
bro?
probably gonna hate you for a little bit.
But that's how it should be,
That's
though.
fine.
That's how it should be.
though.
That's how it should be.
That's how it's gonna be, but he's gonna realize.
Yeah, as long as you know, like, I care for him, that's fine.
It's all love.
It can be like he can hate, like I don't really like it's weird like between like me and my little brother because I don't really talk to him, but like I talk to him, but like we're not like
You're in a different
we're in a different age. He's like 4 or 5 years younger than me, but like it's not that far off. But like we still have like a strong ass bond. Like I remember the first time I came back from prep school, man, that boy was so happy to see me. Like it was crazy.
No, it's different. Alex, you have a bigger family, so how do you feel? Like, do you have was like Paulie like that with you, and like do you feel like you're that way with DJ now?
Or were you and Chris the same way, or how did that work out?
So it's weird because I have an older brother. So when I was growing up, I remember like wanting to be just like him, like everything. So he's the reason why I'm a Cowboys fan. So like I'm a diehard Cowboys fan because my older brother's a Cowboys fan. You know what I'm saying?
Nuki.
Dallas?
I remember he hit like a certain age and he just left. Because him and my parents always clashed. And so I remember after he left, like as soon as he left, I moved into his room, like, and I set the shit up exactly how I wanted. I was like, "Yo, I'm in here, like, not him." Yeah, I'm in there. Like, I was like, because it was in the basement, it was separate from everybody, so I'm like, "Cool, I'm in there."
It's actually funny because when Efi went to New Orleans, in France for his fucking school,
He was like, "I'm in there."
niggas room every day.
Yeah, I'm in here now. You feel like big dog, you're in there like this. Yeah, talk to me nice.
You done took over your brother's room, moved in all your clothes, got your game system on. Yeah, like, I'm taking this shit over.
Living lavish.
Always got mad pillows.
No, but that's how it was. But him and my parents, they always clashed. So he moved out early, like 17, 18. He was gone for a minute. And I didn't see him for a while. And then like me and Chris, he's 11 months apart. So we're like the same age, ideally. So we grew up with the same shit. Like we went to the same school. He was just a year younger. So we grew up at the same time. But like with DJ, because DJ was born in 2000. So yeah, so 2000. So for him, I'm like, he's better than all of us. You know what I'm saying? Like he's dead ass like school wise. Like you don't, and DJ's to himself, so you don't really gotta have conversations with him. Mm-hmm. The only conversations I've ever had with DJ in terms of like being a big brother is like the small life things that you're like, oh, do this instead, and like, but like it was just on the court. It's like just like when he comes to playing ball, it's like, bro, you're a dog. Like, just be a dog. Just do what you do. Like I've seen you give people 40 light. You know what I'm saying? And then the days where he's passing, I'm like, the fuck you passing for? Like, stop passing. What you passing for?
Shit,
so those are the only conversations I really. But like me and DJ have a good relationship because I've been around him enough to like where like we'll go work out together. We'll like go do random shit together.
Do you ever feel like the situation though, like what like you were saying, like the me and Brand dynamic, Angel and his brothers dynamic, like, and like Freddie and James, like were you ever like with Paulie, like, dude, hop off my nuts, or you're just like,
nah, not at all. Actually,
do you like looking back on, you like, do you kind of wish you had the extra push, that extra motivation at that point, or you think just things happen for a reason, or like, do you wish you would have had that? Do you think it would got you better in basketball, or?
I kind of wish I had a little more push. But I was stubborn. Even now, I'm still stubborn. So growing up, like you couldn't tell me shit. Like even like coaches and stuff. Like I would play and I was the best, no matter like what I was doing. And like so, like I had friends that was playing ball all summer. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like I had friends that was playing ball all summer, like working, and I was like I go to some AAU games, like, and I was out here bullshitting. You know what I'm saying? But my older brother didn't play basketball; he played football. You know what I'm saying? So that was the difference. But like with DJ, it's like I said, I don't have those same conversations really because he's better than like he's literally me and Chris combined, but better. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because Chris was a big man, and I was a guard, and like he's both of us together, but like 10 times better. So it's hard to be like, yeah, you suck, or you know what I'm saying? Like, because I can't, I'd be lying, but he's like, it's just a matter of the days where he's not playing like a dog. I'm like, bro, you could do whatever you want out here.
So are you telling him now? You're just like, nah, I'll beat you in a one-on-one.
I tell him all the time. I'd be like, yo, you could do whatever you want. Even to this day, Anytime we can play in a pickup league, I'd be like, bro, you can do whatever you want. Literally.
I'm still Brandon.
He can't beat me.
I'm telling you.
I'll tell him that. He knows he can't. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Oh, no, he probably could, but I'm not going to admit that other than right now.
All the time, yo. I'm like, yo, if you really want to play me one-on-one in basketball, you're fucking stupid.
Yeah, like
I'm locking you the fuck up and I'm giving you fucking buckets. And if you really want to get on the field, I'm gonna fuck you up.
Yo, facts. I tell him all the time.
He busted Gafar.
For real?
Oh, that was mad long ago too. That was mad long. Yeah, I forgot about that. There's video proof of that too. There's video proof.
He was talking to Puffin though. He was talking to Puffin.
Yeah, because at that point I had probably hadn't played ball in a
I'm
minute.
telling you, but like in my house, like between my siblings is all competition.
That's what it is though.
Competition, bro.
Like me and my brothers have a group chat every day. It was like the Instagram shit. Send it to somebody you dunk on. I'd be like, bro, I haven't dunked in years, but I'm gonna dunk on you, my nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's what it is. And even my stepfather, when we be outside shooting around, just bullshit, he'd be like, I'll dunk on all of you. Like, bro, I'll kick you in your damn knees. You ain't dunking on nobody. Fuck out of here.
My sister's competitive too.
Yeah, no, bro, that's the best way to be. Like the competitiveness, that shit never dies. I don't care how old you get, how hurt, any of that shit.
Yeah, we be playing motherfucking board games.
Yo, it don't matter. Yeah, it's like, hold that. God forbid you pull out Uno. God forbid you pull out Uno, it's a wrap.
Yo, Brandon left on New Year's one time. He's like, I'm gonna eat everybody. He did him a game and he left. He was eating. I was pissed. He was eating. Motherfuckers was cheating.
They was making up rules. They was pulling up rules.
Yo, you know how Uno be, bro?
Yo, everybody got their own rules.
Bullshit. I don't know what the fuck is this. I said that from the beginning. I said, like, no, with no fucking stacking, bro.
Yo, that stacking bullshit is not real. No.
You thought I was that.
Let's get real for a second.
Stacks. How do you play?
Uno released a statement saying you cannot stack.
Yo, I have not seen
They
that.
tweeted it. They tweeted it.
What?
They tweeted it.
You thought I was bad. You know my dad. Him and my dad were about to throw hands that day. I was like, I'm getting out of here.
I was 4-0. I didn't lose. Why am I talking shit?
And I know you're talking bad shit on top of it. I know it.
Come and ask me, I'm gonna win. I'm like, motherfucker, I'm 4-0. Get the fuck out of here. Not that Casey even won a couple. I was like 4-2, but me and Casey kept winning, and my dad kept losing. Like, holy fucking cheaters. No stacking, motherfuckers. Matt, you've been mad quiet. How you feel? You have any brothers? What's up?
Thanks, bro. What's up? Get your.
I would say I only got an older sister for real. I only got an older sister.
Oh, you was
Like,
body slamming her.
yeah, nah. I'm gonna be honest. Not so.
Rock bottom.
Nah, chill.
He
Nah,
was getting body slammed.
nah, that ass niggas got type bullied, bro. Yeah, my sister is 9 years older than me, bro. 9 years older than me. But yeah, like I got like type bully. Like she used to be on my ass for real, but like I love her to death. You feel me? So like I can never complain. So, but yeah.
Shit, my oldest brother damn near fucking 30, damn near old head.
No, he's young. He's young.
Then my sister's like,
I gotta kick
28?
topic change. Gotta kick
28?
topic change. So all of us here are, I'd say, mostly Catholic Christian men and women, right? Correct? Christian.
I'm confused as to where this is going.
where is it going, bro?
My boy sitting over here, Brian.
Oh, he's gonna start some spiritual
He
shit.
doesn't believe much in our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ.
Oh, you a crystal guy.
In God, he's more of an atheist.
I'm not an atheist. I'm not an atheist. I believe in
You
God.
told me like 2 weeks ago he was an atheist.
I never said that.
Bro, you're an atheist.
I'm not an atheist. I believe in God.
Can you say-
I just believe that I'm God. You feel me?
I don't. I dead ass don't want to start this shit with this nigga, bro. Like we had these conversations so much, but
Tell
it
me
gets
faster.
me heated, bro.
No, for real. So, all right. So what?
I believe y'all are God too, though.
Okay. So what is it like? You don't have to put a title or a name to it.
It's
So
like
what is it?
Hinduism.
What is it?
Like Hinduism.
Okay, I support Hinduism.
Yeah.
So explain that. Like explain why you
Yeah,
don't really
just-
believe in God.
Just to get a, I genuinely just want a better idea.
Like
Because
just
I've had this conversation with you multiple times when, before like anything, and you would talk, and you would say that I don't believe in an afterlife. I believe when you're dead, it's just over.
I never said that.
You 100% said that.
I never said that. I said we reincarnate. That's all.
So you believe in reincarnation?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so explain
So-
your thoughts on religion.
On Hindu.
I believe that each of us are the split consciousness of God, and God was like the only being in the universe, and him being bored, being the only universe, like being the only thing in the universe, decided to play a game with itself called hide and seek, which he forgets that he's God, and just playing this like game, which is this.
Hide and seek.
Yeah. So you know what I'm saying. So we're all God, and we just don't know that we're God. And like when we die, we reincarnate, and it just keeps on going. And then like when you die, you'll be able to see all our perspectives. You know what I'm saying? Like so nothing is left undone.
I fuck with that actually.
Yeah,
I think that's actually super dope. Like I get what you mean. So I was Catholic and all that stuff. Like I was baptized.
I was born a Christian.
Yeah,
I grew up a Christian.
Yeah, but I'm open to the idea of like not it being by the book. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like there's different interpretations of like everything. Like you may interpret it a different way than I do, and I think that's the difference in like religion and Buddhism and Hinduism and all that type of stuff. Because it's like at the end of the day, it's like you said God, so you believe in one. There was one thing that was a higher power. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of whether that's us, and we continue from there and what comes from it from that. But like at the end of the day, so you believe in God, you believe in right and wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, but like right and wrong is really like a human concept.
Yeah, no, it is, but is it though?
Yeah, no, it definitely is. It definitely is. Like we give a title to right and wrong.
So killing all right. So not to get like super deep into this, but like if you killed someone, like isn't that just definitely wrong?
About they killed your son.
So nah.
Regardless of reason.
Just killing anybody.
Just in general.
But the fact that we need reason, like ultimately, like shows that it's a concept that we create.
I can respect that. I like and I'm open to the idea of that. But like, cause I feel like there's right and wrong no matter what, no matter what you believe in.
I feel like Christianity like has like too much ego behind it now.
I agree. 100%.
You feel me? Like I think Jesus realized it too. Like he was God, and he exclaimed that he was God, and they crucified him for that because it was like, yo, that's
there's too much. They didn't know what the fuck that was.
You know what I'm
Do
saying?
you think if God was alive now, he'd be getting criticized on social media?
Like ban this nigga from heaven.
Nah, they would have lit his ass up
From the pearly gates.
So I don't know if it's just me or not, but I'm a very big Christian or Catholic, I should say. But I do believe in Jesus Christ. But there's some days I wake up and I think like, okay, what if I was born like a Jew, and I didn't believe in like the same shit I'm believing in now? Is it really just a book that you base your life off of?
Yeah.
And then I think that it's all comes down to like a play as a more of a comfort zone, to where people try to seek comfort instead of really believing in what they really want to believe in.
I feel like that's where Christianity really stems from, though, because like a lot of people are just scared of death, and they want something to hold on to like after.
That's what I'm saying.
I think it gives people peace of mind. Like you're like, if I pray every day, like and I'm good, I'm gonna go to heaven. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly what it is. And then that shit just got twisted. And you just gotta believe whatever the nigga who wrote the Bible says.
Daylin, we haven't heard for a minute. What's all your thoughts on this, Daylin?
Well, she's Christian, so she doesn't like celebrate Halloween and shit. She like stays in the house because she's scared like the ghosts are gonna come get her. And
That's literally not true. He's talking out of his ass.
she didn't celebrate Halloween the first day. So you be scared of
Talking out of his ass.
I took her out the first
He's talking out of his ass. Okay, let me. So I grew up like my mom's Christian, and literally I remember I was like probably like 5, 6, 7, I don't know, and that was like the one and only time I ever went out for Halloween. I was Sleeping Beauty, and and then after that, like every Halloween, my mom like we would just not celebrate Halloween. Like I was like set out to like. Believe that it was like the devil's birthday.
Were you scared though? Like
no, I wasn't scared. No.
Did you get a bad feeling during Halloween?
I would just like I was set out to believe that it was like the devil's birthday.
Okay.
But then as I grew up, I was like,
it's just
yeah.
It's just candy.
Yeah.
It's just candy.
Yeah. She was definitely scared of the Michael Myers costume.
So then like as I started like getting into high school, then I would go out with like my friends, and I did go out with Brandon. Like, so yeah. But
what Brian was saying. So like, are you agreeing with all that? With Elray and Brian are going back and batting? So speak up.
I believe in God. Like, I believe everything the Bible says.
And stuff like that.
Heaven. All that. Yeah.
So what was your thoughts on what Brian saying? That you disagree, but it's a healthy debate right now. Let's say your thoughts. So anything he's saying,
I mean, I like that's like a really different perspective.
Are you open to a different perspective? Or are you just like?
No, I'm not open to this.
Whoa.
I'm the same way. I'm not gonna lie. Well, I want to say something before Brian starts talking. And all honesty, I'm the same way. I grew up Christian. My dad's a pastor. He was a pastor. But and as you said, when you grow up Christian, it's kind of like not like it's forced on you, but it's like what you expect.
Oh yeah.
But as I grew up, I have my own mind now. So like, I'm gonna believe what I want to believe, and I still believe in God just because me personally, my family, the shit that happened, like it doesn't like I can't like there's no other explanation to it besides what I know. If I don't want to get all into it, but
so we're here for a podcast. We'll get into it detail. Go into it.
I have to go back to my whole family's history. Like that's just deep. It's just deep.
Bullet points.
That
boy don't want no bullet points.
I bet. So real quick, I'm gonna say a quick story. Alright, so originally my family is from Ghana. They moved to England. All my siblings were born in England. Long story short, my parents were told to come to Rhode Island to do some type of paperwork or some shit. But they ended up getting stuck here. Like some shit happened, they ended up getting stuck here. And like as soon as my parents bought the house that I live in now, they were like, oh, you can go back to England. And shit like that, it doesn't like this like there has to be a reason for it. And like though everything that happened in my life, the people I met, the church I ended up going to, the people I ended up being like Rhode Island, like there's a lot of Africans in Rhode Island, but like if you realize there's a lot of Liberian Nigerians. Ghanaians don't settle here like this is how like you see a lot of people like there's a lot of Dominicans they settle or something like we don't settle here like this is not a place we would have went, so like I feel like shit like that there's no other explanations for it. That's just my personal reason. All this shit that happened in my family's life that I don't want to get into right now, but shit like that. So when I look at religion and all that, I'm a very stubborn person. Like I say that I know well, but like, I try not to get into it. Like Brian knows I get mad at Brian sometimes because I just think the shit he's saying is stupid. I'm not gonna lie to you. Sometimes I really do. I try to not get like disrespect people's opinions and shit. That's why I kind of stay out of it. But as I said, with Christianity and religion, I feel like there's no right or wrong at the end of the day. Like it's really what you want to make it of. Like personally, because like who am I to really tell you that what you're saying is wrong? In all honesty, like I can't tell you. Like if you want to believe, that's what you want to believe. But all I'm big on is don't try to put shit on me. Don't try to put shit on me. I'm gonna voice my opinion. I'm gonna tell you what I think. But don't. I feel like a lot of things people do, they disrespect Christianity to a way because they're like, that's just stupid. But like, it's just, I feel like it's just, what's the word? Contradicting too, because I feel like you can't, as I said, you can't really claim one thing being right, one thing being wrong. It's just whatever you want to say.
Yeah.
Passion, I love
So I'll say this. I feel like his demeanor when he says shit would piss me off. Yeah, it would piss me off. I'm telling you, it would piss me off.
It pisses me the fuck off.
That's the only reason why. Because he's I don't think you're being like disrespectful in any way. But it's just funny because I think I can see why the way
he does worse.
I can see why he
gets me hot.
I can see why.
I'm coming at this nigga, bro. So that's the reason why. That's the reason why.
I can see why he would get you hot. I can 100% see it.
Yes.
Before you talk about, cause I know you're gonna talk for like 30 minutes. I don't know if it's just me, but like in the months of October, like I feel different. If that makes you feel like that's like my best months of the year, but it's also like my most like I don't know how I would explain it. Like my most.
What's your rising moon?
Yeah,
what's your rising? Your rising.
Like October, November, like those are my most like memorable and like
Scorpio gang. Shout out November.
Most like
Libra gang.
most
We out
memorable
here.
feelings of the year. Even though it's weird, like how like shit works out, like
I feel like you're about to preach. Hold on.
Religious wise,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's weird to me. I don't know why, but that's just me. It's weird. But go ahead, Brian.
No, before Brother Brian preaches, let's hear James. I feel like I know James has been in church with his mom with Freddie, and I know like Freddie been telling me you guys go in. So like, what's your thoughts on this before Brother Brian goes? Let's hear Brother Freddie first.
Brother Brian.
Brother James. My bad.
I'm almost the same as everybody else. I'm a Christian. I'm technically Pentecostal, apostolic, and I know that's a whole set of set of religions. But yeah, I was born into it. Obviously, like I went to a Catholic school, so like I've seen the whole difference of being Pentecostal and going to school and being Catholic. And like I was like, oh well, this is just how they think of things, and this is how I think of things. So like I never really thought too much about it. I just thought like everybody has different views on God, and I just thought if there's a higher being there for you, and that's what you believe in, that's what you should go with. Growing up now, I've kind of went to college, and you know, growing up, you know how you're forced to go to church, so like it's like, all right, like cool, like I guess I'm here type shit. But now that I'm in college and I'm kind of doing my own thing, and I kind of got that freedom from away from my parents to do my own thing. Now I'm kind of like, okay, word, like I'm not the perfect Christian. Then now that I think about it, then am I a sinner? Like, am I living wrong now? Type of thing.
James being orgies.
And yo, I didn't say yes or no. Pause.
That boy put himself in that spot.
Sound like a slut.
But now,
Sound like a slut.
But now, like for real though, like now getting my own like space, like even living in my own crib at school, like I realized like there's no such thing as the perfect Christian or the perfect Catholic Christian or the perfect Pentecostal Christian. I feel like if you believe in, if your morals are there and you believe in what's right and what's good, word. You know what I'm saying? But if I know, like, you could grow up robbing niggas your whole life. You could think that shit's good. Like who am I to tell you, yo, that shit's bad? Like, so you know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day,
Any thoughts, Juice Man?
Who we talking about?
You. Sit right there.
That's what we talking about. Juice, man.
Alright, so obviously I grew up a Christian as well, but like I'm gonna be honest with you, like my perspective on Christianity is a lot different from others. I would say like I'm very by the book, as like I interpret the Bible the way I interpret it. So like I'll go to service and all that, and like what they preach to me, like I'll listen, but I'm not gonna take everything because it's just that's their interpretation, not mine. So I take my interpretation and live it by that. But at the end of the day, I'm still Christian. I still believe in God. I still, live my life through Him. But like at the end of the day, like I'd rather read the Bible than go to service and listen to shit that like I don't generally like take in. You feel me? So like,
No, for sure.
So that's kind of how I look at things from like a religion standpoint. But like I would say like I'm like James and all them. Like I'm still a Christian at the end of the day. But like I'm really by like the word of the Lord than like what people tell me. So that's kind of how I look at it for real. So
all right, we can hear Brother Brian preach now. He's been holding it in. I'll give him credit because I heard you talk a lot, so it's good you can hold it in.
I do talk a lot. I'll admit that shit. But I wasn't gonna say too much. It was just when they was talking about Christianity, I was gonna say that what I don't like about Christianity is that y'all like threaten not to explore. Which is kind of bullshit. Like, what the fuck?
Elray's preaching over here. He's agreeing with you.
What you mean by that? Like, go burn in hell for like eternity.
What you mean by that? Like,
what do you mean?
Like explore, like, well, like
explore other religions.
Who said that?
Like, bro, if you believe in something other than God or Jesus, you're going to hell.
Who told you that?
Like, if you don't take in Jesus as your Lord and Savior,
who told you that?
What do you mean? I grew my church, nigga.
That's how it's interpreted.
That's
100%.
That's a quick thing though.
That's
like
a fact, nah.
That's why I feel like this shit's just so fucked because someone says something.
Shit's so fucked talking about God. It's just so fucked. God damn it.
But like, if you think about it, like everyone has their own interpretation of everything.
Yeah.
So you go and tell Brian that Brian Brian's instilled in his head that if I don't believe it, I'm going to hell. But in all honesty, I honestly don't think many people are going to be in hell as people think. Like, I honestly think there's going to be way more people in heaven than we think. Like, because we're all sinners. You can't really put like grades on, oh, this is a bigger sin. This is like, no, bro. It's all sin at the end of the day. So, and we're all sinning. Every day we're sinning.
Everything is a sin, but I forget where this shit is. But if you take Jesus as your Lord and Savior, you're supposed to be forgiven for your sins, and then you go to heaven. But so if you don't believe in Jesus, you go to hell.
What?
That's
if you don't believe, that's not
I feel like that's how it's like.
That's true.
Like growing up.
Elray's been holding it in.
No, yeah, if that's something I feel like when you're younger, they try to scare you type shit.
Yeah.
Why they gotta scare me for?
It's not right. It's honestly not.
Believe in that shit.
It's not right, but
it's Elray, so he's holding it in.
So my big thing is interpretation. I feel like the older you get, the more you like take a look at the grand perspective of things. Like you see it
right
from other views. So that's why when I say like I'm open to it, like I said, I believe in God. Like I pray every day. Like you know what I'm saying. But like just because I do it that way, like some people think you have to go to church every Sunday for God to be like with you, and I'm like, yo, I don't go to church. You know what I'm saying? But that you can't question my relationship with what I believe in because I don't go to church because you don't see me post an Instagram picture at church. You know what I'm saying? But like every day I still wake up, I take my time and I do what I got to do, whether it be meditating, whether it be like whatever that interpretation is. But like I said, my thing is at the end of the day, I think there's a right and wrong in terms of like life. So like, and when I say that, I don't mean like you make the wrong decision. I mean like, I know if you kill somebody, that's wrong, regardless of the circumstances. Regardless if they did something to you, it's in reality wrong. Do I necessarily agree with that? No. But I think there's right and wrong, and at the end of the day, that's the main thing. There's right and wrong, and if you make a mistake, so if stealing and killing the same thing, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like if you stole something because you were starving, you wanted to eat, but you just killed this person because they had money. Is that the same thing? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. That's an interpretation.
Yes, interpretation. That's why I say everything is interpretation to a degree. And I feel like when you're growing up, and like I said, I grew up Catholic, and I went to a Catholic school, literally elementary, middle school, high school. They teach you, it's put on you like, oh, if you don't follow these 10 commandments, that's it. It's a wrap for you, bro. Like
exactly.
God forbid you think about like someone's wife, or God forbid you like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm definitely going to hell then.
You get what I'm saying?
So you gotta have a set of rules you gotta follow to like.
You get what I'm saying? And I feel like that's extreme. I don't know if that's super extreme.
So you guys,
I don't know if I look
all sins are the same, like lying, cheating, and killing. You're gonna end up in the same place.
And I feel like there's levels to it. Not like saying like, oh, this is level 1, this is level 2. But
I was gonna basically say like I don't look at commandments and stuff like that as like rules. I kind of look at it as like guidelines in a way.
No, I agree.
You can't follow exactly. Like we're not God. That's why when he says we're gods, I don't really understand. Like it doesn't make sense to me because I said if we're gods, we would be perfect, but we are not perfect. That's why there's levels to it. That's why there's God and there's Jesus, because we're not God. We can't be perfect, and that's why he died for our sins. That's how I look at it. So you feel me? That's how I see it.
I don't think there's anything that's perfect though. You know what I'm saying? Like we're all just on our like journey and shit. You feel me?
Not us as humans, but that's why I feel like that's why when you say Jesus is a level, like he's not like us. He's higher than us. That's why I'm saying you can say that's what you want to say, but when I look at it, I'm saying as like you can't call yourself a God because we're not at that level. That's why we're not perfect, because we're not at that level of Jesus.
So I'll say this. I interpret like us being a God, like I'll say it this way. Like, so he says that, and like right away, like the Catholic in me is like, that's blasphemous as shit. Like you can never. So like inside, that's what I want to say. But then I look at it from a different perspective. I'm like we control our own way. You get what I'm saying? Granted, like we're blessed with things. Like you're blessed with something that I'm not, and everybody is. You know what I'm saying? But I think to a degree, we all control our own path in life. You know what I'm saying? Right. And that's the real ability. That's the real thing in life. You have this thing that you control, and only you can control it. You know what I'm saying? The free will to be able to do what you want, say what you want, act how you want, and to be able to like do the things you want to do in life. Like I said, I do think like we're blessed with something. I think that comes from somewhere. It has to come from somewhere. You know what I'm saying? I didn't just wake up and like I got this shit just because. Whether it be the smallest thing, like with a roof over my head, or whether it be the biggest thing with millions of dollars, I'm blessed with something. But I do think I look at it from the perspective of God, like we're gods in the sense that we control what we do in our life.
I have a quick question to what you said real quick. So would you say that then? How do you feel about like, because of course it's free will and stuff like that,
right?
But the other factors in life, like what do you think controls that? You think there's just everything just by like everything just happens, or like that's how I feel like this has to be. There's someone not controlling shit, like
controlling.
It's like playing a part in it. Like I feel like we can't just say everything is like it just happens. Like
no, and I think there's like timing. There's I think there's like shit lines up the way it's supposed to for a reason.
But who's controlling that reason?
And that's why I'm saying I believe in God. I'm not disagreeing with that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just open to the perspective of.
So that's more for him.
Then. Yeah, that's more for him. Yeah.
What do you think to that then?
Can you repeat the question?
People are gonna say universe because then people back that up with science.
I mean, Daylin, get Daylin the mic. She's holding back some stuff right now. Let's get someone else's voice.
I said he's gonna say the universe.
I was not gonna say.
Yeah, more points.
I was gonna say everything that's meant for us is gonna come to us. You feel me? Like everything we're gonna do is already gonna happen, no matter what we do.
You think so?
Yes.
So you don't think that there's a work or an ethic that you have to put in order to achieve that goal or what was meant for you to happen? Like
Of course there is, but you're only gonna do that if you're supposed to do that. You feel me? Like say you're supposed to live in a mansion like 10 years from now. The only way you're gonna live in that mansion is if you put in the work. You feel me? But you was always meant to put in that work.
So you're saying that, like, let's say today I'm a fucking crack fiend and I've been fucking needling in crack for 10 years, and in 5 years it was meant for me to be a multi-billionaire. Right. You're saying that no matter if I, in my mind, click to choose whether or not to put in the work or not, if it was meant for me, it's gonna happen.
It doesn't matter what you choose; it's gonna happen.
So are you telling me that at birth your life is already pre-written?
Huh?
You tell me at birth your life is already pre-written, basically.
It is pre-written, but it hasn't happened yet.
Do you believe in psychics?
Psychics?
Like, hey, so Brian, you're here. Show me your palms, whatever. I'm reading your cards. I could tell you, and when you're 35, you're gonna marry this white girl. She's gonna ruin your life. You're fucked. When you're 45, you're gonna be a billionaire. You're gonna hit the Powerball. And then when you're 55, you're gonna buy a Benz. You're gonna move to Florida. They can tell you life from the jump.
I believe that there are people that are capable of that, but the majority of people who emphasize that they're able to do that are just not. They're just bullshitting. Feel me?
I believe that stuff's like witchcraft.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like it's evil spirits.
You have different nationalities and shit, just calling it different shit. But I think it all stems from like the same thing.
Daylin, so you think that? Do you believe in that in the first place?
Witchcraft?
Yeah, sure.
Yes. Like Dominicans.
Or like
go into it.
Voodoo, magic,
you see Elray's face. He goes, oh.
Josh.
Like, I don't.
James, hold on.
Like, what specifically do you want me to say about it? Like,
I'm gonna say like what I said to Brian. Like, hey, so Daylin, you come here. I can tell you, you're going to marry a Colombian. You're gonna marry a light skinned guy. You guys are gonna move. You guys are gonna go to Florida. You guys are gonna go somewhere nice. You're gonna go on trips together. You're gonna enjoy each other's life. He's talking to another guy. He's cheating on you. You have a lot of money. Unfortunately, you're gonna be a billionaire. You're gonna have some money. You're gonna buy a house.
No,
that type
that's
of
all
stuff.
bullshit.
We ain't going to Florida, I'll tell you that.
Like, I personally would never step.
You said that's bullshit. So then, what do you believe in then?
God.
What?
Like,
That wasn't the question. You said you believed in. I said something to him. What do you mean? I said give that scenario.
You said you believe in witchcraft.
You said you believe in witchcraft. Yes.
Oh, witch.
Yeah,
no, I don't believe in like going to a psychic and
She
then.
believes in the evil of witchcraft.
Right.
Yeah, you
Like,
believe
I
it
feel
was
like
real.
if you step foot there, you're going into
evil.
the evil. Like,
What you believe is real.
Realm, like the realm of the evilness.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
And upside down.
I don't believe what they're gonna say to me though.
Nah, I think what they say is true. Like it is true. Like as you said, some people are capping, some are fake. But the people that are real, like it's the truth. But I feel like they got their like I guess you say powers is like from a negative. Like is like as you said, there's a spirit world, and I feel that's where it's coming from. It's not. You're stepping into shit that's like you're not supposed to.
She said Daylin said Dominican, so let's get to the other Dominican on our panel. We have a whole panel here. And Elray's not Dominican.
Oh, then who's Dominican?
Angel's Dominican.
Oh,
Yo, Matt's
I thought
Dominican.
he said
Angel
he
and
was
both the
Dominican.
Dominicans get to the next. Angel first, then Matt. Get to Matt. Angel first, then Matt. Oh, Matt first. Okay, Matt first, then Angel. So you believe in witchcraft? You believe in that spirits or what?
all that Brujera shit,
Brujeria.
Santeria, all that. Yo, I'm sorry, that's not for me. Like, I cannot.
That's not the question. It's not for you.
No.
You believe in it.
Don't believe it.
Like, I believe in it as in like
It exists.
it exists, and I do not associate.
Yes,
Does that make
yes.
sense?
Yeah.
Like, I will not associate with like Santeria, Brujeria, none of that
yes,
shit. Like, I
yes.
cannot do that.
But you
So, like,
believe it's true though.
I believe it's true, but I don't like associate with it. Like, I can't like be around it. That makes sense. Like all the crystals and all that. Like that's
Yeah.
just not like.
So do you believe like someone could tell the future? Part one.
Not necessarily. Like, I don't think someone can tell me the future, but like I can't be around that either. Like, I can't be around someone telling me what is gonna happen
Do you-
next.
I got a crazy
Do you
story
believe
to tell when you
someone
guys are
tells
done.
you,
It's-
do you-
I believe in it.
Wait, do you believe in someone putting like a spell on you? So like,
Yes.
you're never gonna be able to marry someone. Like you have this bad aura around you. Like you're never gonna be successful. Fuck you, man.
No, I don't.
I believe in like spells or like what's the word? Like if you're trying to pull a spell on someone, it'll backflip on you and affect your family.
Bad juju.
Right.
Like I feel like I've had experience with that. Like,
Oh, so you done it?
no, not me.
And then Brandon put it back on you.
No.
I got a crazy story to tell when all y'all are done talking.
Angel, I think Angel's the one. Actually, Angel, and then Elray, and then James. I don't know where the fuck he went. Then took a shit. And he on the
James
other
is
side of the
back.
house. Angel, so what do you think? Other Dominican on the panel.
Shit, I believe in all that shit, to be honest with you.
The good, the bad, and everything.
Yeah, for sure. My family's like really into that, so like, I believe in all that shit. So
Do you think like someone like had it out for you, or do you think it's like just in general?
I mean,
or
besides all that spelling, and I don't know about that, but like everything else, then like yeah, just like when someone sees like telling your future and stuff, then yeah, I believe in that shit.
I got a story to tell. So, junior year on Thayer Street, I don't know if y'all know, like below the Ben and Jerry's, there's like a hand reader or hand teller.
Oh yeah.
I went there my junior year and I was like, I don't know, I was depressed. I was feeling desperate. I regret it, but I paid fucking $200 for a
Boy,
fucking.
what the fuck?
Listen. I know it's crazy. I know it's crazy. But listen, I paid $200 for like a stone reader, right? Like she put like a stone in your hand and she like made you like close your eyes for like 10 minutes. When I tell you that this lady told me, like, I didn't believe in this shit at all before I went there. This lady told me things like in description that like only I would know, and she told me shit like prior to things that happened that I was in so much shock that I was like, that shit made me believe in religion so much that I was so confused for a while. She told me shit about like, I'm not gonna get into detail, but she showed me shit about mom, about you, about Casey dad, about what my future held with other people, about my best friends, who was gonna portray me, who's gonna be my best friends for my life. She told me so much shit that I was so lost. And at the time I was mind blown. But when I tell you that at this moment of life, 2.5, 3 years later after it happened, all the shit she told me was true.
Angel's like, told you.
Like 135, 50, 200% true. It was 100% true.
At least it was worth the $200.
I can tell you this. She told me that my brother Santa left me. She told me that he was gonna start the business that he has before he even started or before I even knew about it. And he started it. That shit blew my fucking mind. And that's the moment I changed and said, okay, there has to be something that we don't know about as humans that we can't control. Or that only a certain select few people on this earth roaming right now have the superpowers and ability to talk to the outside world, the universe, where they can control or see what's going to happen to other future people or themselves.
So I believe, so I don't not believe you. I believe that there's people that have that ability, but it's like, I don't know, I feel like that's an evil to me. Like, I feel like I'm not supposed to know that. You know what I'm saying?
I 100% believe that those people hearing those things are associated with the evil psychological or whatever it is.
Yeah, I feel like you have to be to
You
like.
have to be. There's no way you're not.
Can I go real quick? with saying what you said, I'm gonna say a story that my mom told me. As I said, I'm African. They all have their own things. You guys be like voodoo stuff like that. You guys have your own things. You say. My mom told me this story one time. It contributes to what you said about like is it evil? Like you gain it basically like doing some shit. And I remember my mom told me the story about how there was a guy back home, and he made a deal with like a witch doctor, whatever you want to call him. And the deal was basically like he could gain, like as you said, like people they choose what they want. Like maybe you want to choose to be able to read stuff like that. He chose to be like really rich, but he had to do a sacrifice for what he wanted. And his sacrifice was basically he had to like kill his best friend or something like that and eat him or some shit like that. I'm so dead-eyed. He had to kill his best friend.
The guy from Avengers.
And he did it. But the way shit works is like after a certain time span, you end up dying. Like I don't know.
That's like celebrity.
So he fucking ate. He killed his ass and ate him.
He ate his boy because he wanted to be rich.
That sounds like the Illuminati to me.
Yes.
Bro, that sounds like the Illuminati.
Elray, would you with me?
Damn, man.
For the right price. But I feel like all that stuff comes with some sort of sacrifice.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
sacrifice
And that's
to
why
it.
it's evil. You know what I'm saying? Because you shouldn't, for something that's meant for you, you shouldn't have to sacrifice like something good. You know what I'm saying? Like You know what I'm saying?
Right. I agree. And so, wait, you dodged this fucking by telling us a cool story. So what? Do you believe this shit or not?
No, I believe it. I believe it's all true. Like I said, but it's comes some evil like forces.
So does everyone here believe in like?
We got one. We got one more coming in. We got James coming in. He's like snuck in through the.
When he's done, do all of us here believe in like most celebrities being like introduced or inducted by like the Illuminati?
So they're celebrities because they like.
Because they sacrifice something so significant and
I don't care that much, to be honest.
Real quick, I have a quick question for Brandon.
They eat kids.
Or like they,
like the Harvey Weinstein thing.
And not just eat kids, but they sacrifice something so big for their entire life to be rich and famous.
I will definitely sacrifice Brian because this podcast popping. Bro. If I have like 1 million followers, or Brian's done. He's upside down, bro.
Yo, Brandon, real quick. So what do you think about Kanye then?
Let's get wait. Before you answer this question about Kanye, James, what are your thoughts on this? I feel like you have some thoughts on the witchcraft and stuff like this. Let's get it.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm Liberian. I'm African, so there's always been that little like witchcraft play, like in effect. Especially like, my old mom used to watch the scary movies that took place in Africa, and it used to be like them fake ass scary movies from Africa that used to like with the bad editing.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, like them shits. But they used to act. It used to be real life shit. I used to be real life scared.
That shit had me spooked.
And I remember my mom used to tell me like, don't let anybody take your clothes that you really don't know.
Your clothes.
And I'm like, if my homeboy needs my clothes, I'm gonna. If he needs a shirt, I'm gonna give him a shirt type shit.
That's why you fucking curse, motherfucker.
Alright, so what was your question, Andy?
I said real quick because you said about the Illuminati and how they celebrities do something to gain their fame. So you know how people try to say that Kanye like sacrificed his mom kind of away. Do you believe in that then, basically?
Alright, so with Kanye, I believe that first off, I want to say that I think Kanye is the best hip hop artist of all time, in my opinion. Second off, I want to say that I think personally, he might have. I can't say for sure, obviously, because I'm not him or anybody who knows him. But I personally say that he sacrificed his life at first. But then once he lost his mother and the person so close to him, he realized the effect that it has on his life, that he turned to like God and all this other shit. But I also believe that he might still be involved in it, because if you really do your research and shit, a lot of celebrities and people say that, I don't know if any of y'all know this, but apparently frequencies of music make you think differently. So like the bigger or lower the frequency is of the music, it gives you like a devil, or like how would you say it, a devil or a bad feeling where like a bad whatever you want to say, a bad feeling where like you want to cause harm, or like you want to do things in a bad way, or you want to create sin. And then there's other frequencies of music that make you feel peaced and relaxed, and they make you want to do the good things in life. So, and they said that all of Donda was high frequencies, which was like the bad frequencies that make you think bad and make you think more devilistic and gruesome and shit like that. So I don't know. I wouldn't know how to explain it, but 'cause I don't know about that. I'm not in that, so I wouldn't know. But that's just my personal opinion on that situation in general.
I'm not gonna lie. My fault. Anybody who's about to talk. So with that, right? I know you don't know anything about it or anything like that, but do you think that this whole like Jesus is King, Christ is born, like this whole Sunday service thing, do you think it's just like him trying to get back into good graces with God or with?
So I think that it could be with him trying to get back in with good graces of God, but at the same time, a lot of people who really study it say that it's bad frequencies. So it could be him as a member of the Illuminati trying to get good people who believe in God to sacrifice them into the demonic world. But at the same time, I don't know.
Young Joe Budden, what you got?
The young Joe Budden. I'll say this. I fuck with Kanye. I think he's
same
one of my favorite artists ever. I think he's the greatest artist of my time.
Agreed.
I'll say I don't think the him believing in God is super sincere. I'm not super I'm not sold on it.
It's all marketing.
Agreed.
Yeah, I think a lot of it's like marketing.
Agreed.
Yeah,
Everybody.
I'm not gonna get into like I'm not that
Bro, it's all
deep
marketing.
into like Illuminati shit and all. I don't give a fuck that much. I just like on the surface that shit seems like not
Iffy.
super real to me.
Very iffy.
Everything Kanye does is bullshit. Everything that Kanye does is bullshit. Everything that 50 does is bullshit. They're just marketing geniuses and everybody falls for it.
I don't know.
Wouldn't surprise me. That's why I'm not invested in anything.
So
like
do you
that.
think the mental breakdown was marketing?
I think that might have been real.
No,
That might have been
100%. I 100% think it was fake.
all bullshit.
100%.
I don't know if
'Cause
I
I think-
talked to you
I
about
think-
this, Elray, but did you ever see the post where it was on World Star? I don't know if you ever seen it. It was Kanye and Kim arguing in a Range Rover in the line of Chipotle, but they had no tint on their window. In the middle of California, Kim Kardashian and Kanye West had no tint on their windows, arguing in Chipotle or Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, whatever.
Do you really believe that?
Well, I mean, they could have, because with their money, you order a rental service or like a driver service.
At Kanye West, a celebrity style level, you think he's not paying for tint?
I don't know. But the problem is, I don't think that deep into it. You know what I'm saying? Like, this stuff you see, and you're like, that's definitely scripted. And then the stuff you see in
I don't
this.
care, but like, if I had that money, I'm getting everything tinted.
Oh, yeah, of course.
And especially in California, it's legal. Why the fuck wouldn't I get tints?
I agree.
Especially if I'm Kanye West.
I'm getting that 5%.
That's 5%.
5%.
Like I said, it's very possible, but that's just too indeed. Like, I don't care that much to you know what I'm saying? To like, because there's people that analyze that shit, and I feel like that's the crazy in the world. Like, that like overanalyze, because people get caught up in so much in like celebrities. Like, I really don't give a fuck. Like, if you can make really good music and I can listen to it as music and be like, this is fire.
Crazy. I
then-
love Kanye as an
Facts.
artist. I did not even know he had 2 kids for the longest time.
He has like 4.
That's 4. I thought he had 2.
I did not know that till I seen today on TikTok.
Yeah, it's
that he
4.
has
I'm
fucking
not
son,
gonna lie, bro.
I didn't even know he
Them
had a
kids
son.
popped out of
I
nowhere.
had no idea.
Because Kim didn't carry him.
I had
that's
no
why.
clue he had a son.
Yeah, Saint. Like
She
I
only
didn't know
carried,
that.
I think, like the first 1 or 2. But like I said, the point is, like I like, because I feel like people, that's the evil in the world. Like, we get so invested in shit that don't matter, that don't affect us. That, like, it really has, like, how's that affect us?
Yeah,
You wake up every day and you look at your Instagram and you see Kanye. Oh, Kanye did this. It's like, the fuck's that
You know what's
matter?
crazy? I'm way more into sports. I feel like that's like, it's just like a statistic. Celtics won,
Fuck the
Warriors didn't.
Celtics, baby.
Warriors won, Celtics
Fuck the
didn't.
Warriors.
That's why we won.
Yeah,
It's
like-
they didn't. Like,
That's
it's
what
all
we want.
concrete
They're
facts. Like, no
scam.
debating it.
I love sports, but I hate when
next
people bring
Cleveland
the
Browns.
fucking conspiracy theories into that. Oh, like, they want. I'm like, bro, shut the fuck up. You're not about to ruin this for me,
Did
bro.
you see fucking obviously R.I.P. Bill Russell, Skip
Fact.
Bayless somehow compared LeBron today to
Of
Bill
course.
Russell. It's like, bro, how
Of
did you
course.
Don't do that
Of course
shit.
it would be Skip Bayless.
Of course. As soon as you just
Skip
skip Bayless, all
shit.
credibility went out the window.
Of course, you would do it on the day that Bill Russell passes away, just so people could hate.
Just
Day
for
after,
clicks.
day
For clicks and
after.
views.
That's what I'm saying.
It's wild.
LeBron James.
I want to talk about the stress level and how much people have on stress throughout the world. Like, to me being,
My ass is
as I'm sure the podcast knows, I'm in the military. People deal with stress different ways. Like Efi, I can tell that his sense of stress comes from like sports games.
If you ever watched the game with Efi, you know.
If he really cares about a sports team, he gets stressed out.
Fuck the Dolphins.
People deal with different stress, different types of ways. How would you describe stress in your life?
In my life, my stress comes from like, I don't stress sports anymore. I feel like being a LeBron James fan, like growing up, I feel like I defended LeBron like with everything I had inside of me. You know what I'm saying? Like I was ready to go for war.
No. Do you remember this time? I don't know if you guys are old enough, but when Avery said that Andre
Iguodala was better than LeBron James.
Yes,
I saw that clip last week on YouTube.
To this day, that's the wildest shit ever. Till this day, that's the wild. To this day, crazy.
I fuck with Iggy heavy, but he's
not even close. They not in the same conversation.
Yeah, he's not better than LeBron.
But my stress doesn't come from sports. My stress comes from like real life shit. From like trying to find like my way in life, trying to like be a parent. Like you know what I'm saying. Like my stress comes from like real life shit.
Yeah.
Like I'm at an age in life where I don't stress. I don't have the time or the ability to stress about like shit that's irrelevant. Like I was rooting for the Celtics. They lost. It is what it is. They'll be back eventually. Like I don't give a fuck.
So what would your advice be to younger people? Because I'm sure when you were younger, you used to stress about like people stressing on people stepping on your breads or like
stealing. That's different.
Hold on. Let's get it straight.
That's
Stealing.
different.
Let's get it straight. Stealing one pair.
Just one.
Just one.
I'm still stressed about that. If I said I was stressed about that, I'd be like.
What would your advice be to the younger generation on stuff that you thought was stressful, but at the end of the day, when you came to your older age, not as old as you think you might are. I'm not trying to say he's old.
Nah, I know.
But the age you're at now that you thought was stressful, but really didn't matter at all.
Life is so much more important than the shit we stress about daily. Like, it's way bigger than like the little things. And it's easy for us as people to let like a small thing ruin your day or fuck your shit up, whether it be like a disagreement with your significant other or like at work or even like in sports, you missed a play you should have made or you should have made, like, and you live with that shit, like that shit haunts you. But life is way deeper than that. Like there's so much more to it than like those small things. And when in the grand scheme of things, it's like playing a sport is like supposed to be fun, and like depending on where you play and all that stuff, that plays a part. But like I think we as people can control our everyday, like to a degree. Like so you can wake up and be like, I'm gonna have a good day, and I can come up to you and be like, yo, you're a bitch, and you be like, fuck it, I'm having a good day, and you keep it moving. Like we really have that ability as people. You know what I'm saying? And it's easier said than done. Like I feel like because I'm not even there yet. You know what I'm saying? Like there's days where I wake up and I'm struggling, like because it's just a tough day. We all have off days, but just knowing that like the days to come will get better. Like it's never. And like it'll always get better. You know what I'm saying? Like there's always room for improvement. There's always room to grow. There's always room to like be better as a person, whether it's at work, like mentally, physically. Like there's always room for improvement. So like one thing I would say to people, or any of you guys, so you guys are fucking young as shit, but like. It's okay to not like if you're struggling mentally, that's okay. Like there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing to be ashamed about. Like if you talking to somebody there's nothing wrong with that. Like if you need guidance, if you need help, or even if you just need someone to like vent to, that there's nothing wrong with that. Like I think that makes you more real as a person than anything else. Like showing that like you're vulnerable and you're human just like everybody else.
That's a message. Take that. That's a message. Take that.
Do you believe in mentors?
Yeah, 100%. I wish I had I wish growing up I seek more mentors. You get what I'm saying? Like I feel like a lot of people grow up and you feel like you have it figured out. And even if you feel like you have it figured out and you have your path, having a mentor doesn't hurt. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Someone that can really like, especially in the field that you want to be in, whether it's sports, whether it's like a regular job, you know what I'm saying? Like someone to point you in the direction, or someone that's been through the shit that you want to go through, like pointing you and guiding you a little bit. It's like you can never go wrong with that.
I feel like Angel's been like answering Elray's, like he's vibing with them. Let's get to Elray. I'm gonna go to Angel, you, then wrap around.
I got a question for Angel and Elray. So would you rather have a friend who tells you 100% no matter how
Hold me accountable every time.
would thought or feel about what he's gonna say, whether you're angry, you don't talk to him for months, etc., or would you have a friend who just tells you what you want to hear?
No, I want somebody to keep it straight up. I mean, no sugarcoating shit.
So you like that, then like you can respond to it. I feel like it was vibe all Elray's preaching right there, so you can answer that.
About the mentor?
Yeah, mentor and like what he was saying about everything that's going off right there.
Well, like I said, yeah, I would rather have a person who keeps it straight up, no sugarcoating shit. Because if someone's sugarcoating like shit to you, then you're not really knowing what's going on type shit in your life and making, like, say you're doing like some dumb shit and I'm like, all right, Brandon, like you gotta get back on track, like come on, let's be real, like it's that time to go. Like you don't want to be out here bullshitting or something. But speaking on a mentor, like I feel like for sure someone, like it's not gonna hurt to have a mentor. Like it's like he said, it's not bad to have a mentor. It's just one person, someone you can talk to, look up to. So that wouldn't hurt at all.
Yeah, I feel for some reason, I don't know why. I think it's us as humans trying to be independent, but we always look at having help in some sort of way as like bad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and there's nothing wrong with that. To be like, yo, listen, like I was thinking this. What do you think of this? And if someone's like, yeah, nah, that shit's whack. Like, do it this way. You know what I'm saying? Instantly, as people, where like we default to like the defensive mechanism. Like you're like, it sucks hearing something that you thought or you feel or something like that isn't. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It sucks hearing that that's not like right or that's not like you shouldn't do it that way. Like in this, and it intertwines because like I want my friends to be like, if I'm fucking up in life or I'm doing something wrong, I'd rather my friend be like, yo, bro, like I don't think you should be doing that, or I think you should do this. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like those are real friends. The ones that are like, yeah, bro, you good? Like yeah, like that's like you walking outside with some shit on your face and I don't tell you. Yeah, and I'm like, yeah, bro, nah, you got nothing on your face. You good? Like yeah, we out in the club. You good, bro?
You're welcome, Daylin.
I have a quick question for, I wouldn't say Angel, but I'd say Matt, James, me, Elray, and my brother. Cause I know
everybody but you too.
It's just because I know all of us, like on a more personal level. But how would you say? You're walking into it. It might be a little personal, but I'm gonna ask it anyways. It's a good question for the podcast. All of us really grew up with more of our mothers raising us than our fathers. So how would you say our mother gave us mentorship that we would have missed from our fathers?
I feel like we haven't heard from James. We said Brian too.
This is more of a question for Matt and James that I want to hear more than Angel.
Let's hear from Matt. We haven't heard from Matt
because Matt, I know you have like it's not like literally not trying to throw shit at all. Me and you are the same way, but you grew up with your mother raising you. How would you deal with? How do you think that it was more beneficial getting mentorship from your mother instead of your father, who didn't play as much as a role in your life?
Right. I would say my mom, like, on some real shit, like, I feel like she played both roles to a point where it's like she let me be so independent at a young age that I can never thank her enough for. Because I feel like her letting me be so independent at a young age kind of gave me views on things that I wouldn't have today. You feel me? So I would definitely say, like, she was never home. So I wish I had a more, like, parent-child relationship with my mom. But, like, since she was never home, the most you can ever do is just support me, if that makes sense. You feel me? So it's like, I would definitely say, like, not having a father there kind of, like, put more stress on my mom to try to make that relationship. But since she had so much to provide, that she wasn't able to, like, build that connection. So I felt like that, like, seeing that perspective kind of gave me the perspective of me, like, in the future with my kids to, like, make that a priority to have that, father-child connection rather than, like, just support them, which obviously I'll do, but like just focus more on like the father-child perspective of things. You feel me? So that's what I would say.
Thanks, son.
I definitely felt that when they said like when Matt said more support. Yeah, I do wish I had I'm not gonna say a closer relationship, but had more, a stronger, more like, because I know there's some people that they're like friends with their parents, like dead ass, like, yo,
They drink
guess
with
what
them.
happened today? Da, 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 da. Like,
They drink with them and all that.
that's
shit.
what I'm saying. I'm like, I can't do that personally, and I know that's just how my people's grew up. I know if my mom grew up a different way, it would be a different thing. But you know what I'm saying? Like she did grow up in Liberia. She did, you know what I'm saying? She did her thing. But nah, it definitely molded me into a different person, and I think it molded me into a man way earlier, especially with my pops not being around like that. Like that molded Freddie into a different man. Now Freddie had to take that role, or at first Steven had it. My oldest brother, I got 2 brothers by the way, but like Steven had to take that role as, you know what I'm saying,
I'm just finding
The
out.
father.
What the fuck?
The father.
James, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Because I feel like
twins.
I feel
Yeah,
like
bro.
Steven and Freddie for you was like Efi for me, where they felt that relationship that they missed with their father so much that they put it on their younger sibling to show them that effort as much as they could.
Yeah, nah, for sure. Like I know growing up, like they was there with him and all that good shit. But like I know, like I think it was like 4th grade, 5th grade. Like that's when the whole like household kind of changed, and I knew like Steven went off to college. Now it's just me, Freddie, mom. Like what's good? Like what's up? And I know like Freddie used to he took on that baggage of like this is what it is, yo chill out, yo come on, yo don't stress out mom like that, like da 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 da. And I know that molded Freddie, that molded Steven, and that eventually molded me into the man. And I don't want it any other way, to be honest, because now like I seen like the support you were saying, like I seen my mom support me from working 2-3, you know what I'm saying, 2-3 jobs. Now, you know what I'm saying? Now I'm in college. Now I'm like, wow, mom, like you really did that. Like I'm working 2-3 jobs. I'm trying to work 2 jobs right now. How the fuck did you do it?
You was never really appreciative until it came to you actually doing it.
Yeah, like I didn't realize how hard it really is.
Yeah.
And this is not to say like, yo, like people with, you know, both parents in that household, your parents can work 2-3 jobs and not be in the household, and you can have the same experience and be independent at a young age.
Yeah,
for sure.
I was the same way. I'm not gonna lie. With like when I found out my mom was working 2-3 jobs, I was like, what's whatever. She's just working.
That's what I'm saying. She's just
But
working.
once you get to that age where you start working and you're like, this shit is crazy, and then you realize what your mother was doing while you was in high school, and she was still trying to show up to your games.
That's what
still
I'm
trying to show
saying.
up to your open houses, still trying to give you, you know, parent effort, etc. While also working with your 2 other siblings, you get more of a respect and a love for your parent, your siblings.
So
everybody
much.
wasn't.
Like my fault. Like when I came back from college, and like I tried it. Like I tried doing it, and I'm like, yo, mom, bro. Yo, mom, I respect you in ways you don't even know, for real. Like for real. But you know, that's what I have to say, for real.
So Daylin, I know also you, majority of your life, you was raised by, you're my girlfriend, you tell me all the time, you were raised by your mother. And your dad was there, but he wasn't as there as much as your mother. How do you feel that played a role in your life and the way you were raised and the way you were born? Do you feel like you needed your dad more often, or do you feel like your mother played such a good role where you didn't really need your dad?
Well,
I live with my dad though. I mean, my mother.
that just shows like how like women can also do it too. Like my mom, she raised not only me, my 2 other sisters. It was just us 4. She was working, and it just like puts me out to see that you don't really need a man to
Yeah,
like.
Brand, you ain't shit.
Like women, yeah, can be independent.
Don't get me started with them throwbacks.
And yeah, I respect my mom a lot. She struggled. Like there's times now where I think and I look back and I'm like I remember one time we were at the airport and we were all like hungry, and she didn't eat, but she gave us food. You know what I mean? Like stuff like that.
Yeah.
Right.
Sure.
All right, I have a quick question. You said there's no topics off the table, so I'm going to bring it up.
Uh-oh.
It might be a sensitive topic, but I'm going to bring it up anyways because you said no topics off bars. So if y'all don't know, she has an older sister who has Down syndrome. Do you think that was more of a hard take on your mother raising older sister with Down syndrome plus you and your younger sister, or do you think that it was just a regular parental thing to do to raise their children?
No, it like Camilla, that's her name. She has so many stories. Like even till this day, we still struggle with her. Like you can't really leave her alone. So like technically she's the oldest, but since I was little, I had to put on like the shoes to be like to watch everyone. Yeah.
For sure.
But that for real, that as like that situation. Yeah, but that situation molded you into the woman that you're in. Like that whole like, and I'm sure you have a whole different mindset than your little sister. Like I know your little sister is not going to be the same way. She's not going to think the same way you think at your age right now. So it's like. Right.
But like even helping out with your older sister, feel me? Your younger sister's gonna see that and just like react like, oh, like there's more than just me. You feel me? Like I can take care. Yeah, for sure. Like set an example. So.
I like to end the podcast off. It's a lot of us. It takes a while with 3 people. Never mind the 15 people we have. It's 2-3 sentences. Me and Albert done plenty of times beforehand, but so Daylin can start it off. Well, I mean, I'm not sure who you guys are close with or not, so maybe just Brandon. I don't know. So many people here. But Daylin, do you want to give any words to Brandon or James or anybody else? Giving flowers while people are still alive, because people don't do it often. So any flowers you want to say on vid? You're not on video, but from here on we are. If you want to,
words of encouragement.
Your words of encouragement or anything you want to say on vid.
On
film.
Can we start the other way?
All right, cool. Brian, I'm not sure. Oh yeah, I said you and Andrew are best friends. I'm assuming by the way you guys are going at each other on the religious.
Oh
talk.
yeah, best friends.
Really? I don't know.
Niggas love each other.
Are they?
He don't even have his number saved.
They about to go.
Do you want any words? Give flowers while people
Any
still
words?
alive. No one ever does that shit until it's too late. So any good things you want to say about Brian, about Andrew, Brandon, Matt?
Well, no, I mean, not against people in general, but don't be afraid to explore.
No. I'm saying like, yo, not that. Not any words of encouragement. Like, hey,
They say pause for.
why are you saying pause?
Niggas' minds weren't going there.
I mean, like belief wise, yeah. Don't believe the
I'm
step
talking
out.
about
Listen first.
What,
And
my
I'm
fault,
talking
my
about
fault.
like, yo, Elray, you're my boy from mad long. I appreciate everything you've done for me.
You want me to start it off, him?
Yeah,
People here. Alright, let's get it. Right. So you want me to like each person?
Whoever you're close to. I don't know if you guys are close to. There's so many of us. I don't know.
Closest to?
Well, no, I'm saying like in general. I'm not sure if you're close to Brian.
Fuck it, I'm gonna say everybody for sure. So I'm gonna start off with my nigga UMass, man. I've been knowing James since like fucking 8th grade. You feel me? We've been solid since fucking 8th grade, man. That's my fucking guy. He's fucking hilarious. Got him for whatever. Got my nigga Matt right next to me. Yo, this guy's a fucking goofball. If I want a smile on my face, I for sure could call Matt and just chit chat with him. You know, link up either that. With Brian, man, I just recently met Brian like a year or 2 years ago. So like we starting to get closer with each other. But he's cool, man. Cool people. And you know, big guy F right here, man. Been knowing him since shit. 2016. That's when I actually met Brandon too. So these two, you know, we got very close. Started freshman year, so you know, dominating on that freshman football team. So just knowing these two guys, you know, it's just been a fun experience. Just knowing both of them, like we've had great, and I mean great memories throughout football. I mean. High school and like all of that, you feel me? So
my basement bedroom.
chill out. Chill out. We don't gotta talk about that.
What y'all doing in the basement?
No, chill out. But
We outside.
but continuing. with Andrew family. I've known him since motherfucking 8th grade, right? 8th grade, Edgewood. Florida team. Met him on Edgewood Eagles, man. He's been chill ever since. Every single time we see each other, it's all love, for sure, man. Just met like Daylin. Huh?
Daylin.
D. Oh, with a D. I'm sorry.
With a D.
Daylin, like,
I'm saying.
feel me? Before or we're going out with my boy Brandon. She's cool. Feel me? She's making my boy happy. That's all that matters for sure. So much love to y'all. Shout out to y'all. Oh, she giving you the stank face. But
she's trying to think about nice things to say.
Yeah, right. My boy Elray in the cut. He's over there, man. You know, you don't really see him on the cam, but that's big bro facts, man. He's chill, man. We gonna be gang
we
for
still
life.
need
yo.
one-on-one Angel and Elray.
Oh, damn, that was like years ago. That was talk.
Never ducking smoke, man. Never ducking smoke.
Angel and Gafar versus
It can-
DJ and Elray.
It can be court. It can be the field. It can be
I'm gonna start mine off to get it over and done with. Big man Elray over here. I known him since I don't even know, before the womb. Him and Efi, best of friends before that. So I consider him another brother from another mother. I consider him with trust and belief in everything I love. So I love him. Trust him for everything I love. To the left of him, my girl Daylin. The happiest I am right now. I hope
the happiest.
This wood.
Nope.
I hope nothing bad happens in our relationship. I hope everything continues to go as much as we argue and complain and whatever. Andy,
bumps on the road.
I've known him for a little bit. I've talked to him. I met him through Matt, but he's my brother. I work out with him all the time. Before, I used to work out with him every day. My guy, love him for everything. I trust him for everything. My right hand man is gonna be in my wedding. Left, my brother Efi is like my father, pretty much. Honestly, higher than my father. I've done more than my father, so I love him for everything he's done for me. Can never pay him back through anything I do. So I could buy him a Ferrari and it's not enough. So I love him for everything. So to the left of him, Angel, another one of my brothers will be in my wedding. I'm one of my grooms. Can't trust him enough. Can't pay him enough for everything he's done for me. The truth he's given me, the love he's given me, field work he's given me, the competitiveness he's given me on the field. I love him. So to behind him, James, my best friend since I was at St. Mary's. Before that,
St. Mary's.
He's like another brother of mine. I can't trust him, love him, nothing else. I can't keep any of my secrets close enough with anybody else besides him. He's my brother. I can't trust nobody else. I love him till the day I die. I will be with him to my funeral. To the left of him, Matt, another one of my most trustworthy brothers. I work out with him every day. I was working out with this motherfucker when he was fat. Look at him now.
That's how you know it's real.
Matt used to be.
All y'all know him. I used to work out with him when he had a fucking crop top and he was weighing like 250 pounds of McDonald's. Fucking
250 is crazy.
That boy's having McDonald's for breakfast.
So me and him came a long way. I love him. I pushed him when he was fat. He pushed me when I was skinny. So I love him to the day I die. I love Matt. We always pushed each other. We always loved each other. We always joked around with each other. I love Matt. To the left of him, fucking Brian. I first met him when we were fucking smoking, and he gave me the love. He gave me the joy of my life. He brought a lot of different perspectives out for me. So I love Brian. I always chill with Brian. Brian's a good guy. I love him. He can't do anything else for me. So all these guys will be in my wedding. I love them all. Nothing else I can say about these guys.
Yo. Yeah, I'll be nice. Yo, I'm not gonna lie. There's a lot of stories in this room right now. There's a lot of stories in this room.
Don't say nothing. Yo, Brandon already said something crazy. Don't say nothing crazy.
Brandon said he can't trust everyone.
Huh?
I can't trust anybody. I can trust everybody in this room.
No, you were like, I can't trust them. And
Yeah, that's what you said. That's at least what it sounded like. You definitely said
I can trust everybody in this room. I can't trust a lot of people, but I can trust everybody in this room.
All right, let's get it, James.
Nah, for real. There's a lot of stories in this room. I'm gonna start on this side, Brian. Right. I met Brian around the same time Brandon met Brian. I remember we was outside. We were literally at my crib chilling. We were smoking, and listen, man. I know how Brian could be. I know Brian could be goofy as hell, stupid as hell sometimes, loud as shit sometimes. But like, at the end of the day, for real, like, that's my man. Like, bro, if anybody was gonna step to him, they gotta get through me before they get to them for real.
Knocking James now.
Cut it out. But nah, for real, and that statement goes for everybody in this room for real, cause like you guys played significant and major. You guys were in major points of my life. Even Matt, I remember meeting Matt. We had homeroom. Oh my God, we had homeroom together. That's when I first met Matt. We had homeroom together.
I remember that.
And I remember the what was it? The flat top? What was it? The flat top?
Flat top was crazy.
The flat top was stupid.
doogie. That top was wild. That shit was doogie.
Crazy.
I see the post today, the Rosh Dash, the fucking the fro Elray.
Bro, and he had
So I was like, that's Elray. You had the fucking,
Bro,
you had the fro hawk.
Oh yeah, that was a bad.
You had a full
That was, that's how we had a fro hawk.
Word?
Crazy.
Yeah.
Go ahead, James.
But nah, like I remember meeting Matt and we actually sat down and we actually talked and I'm like, yo, this kid's actually cool. Like I could really and since that day, first day of junior year, sophomore year in high school, we've been cool ever since. And it's like, bro, we could sit down and we could talk about anything, no judgment, no nothing. And I'm like, and not a lot of people have that in their life, for real, on some real shit. You know, this is Mr. Poppy Shampoo right here, man. I remember when this was Poppy Shampoo. I remember.
He's trying to be politically correct, so the girl don't watch this.
Shampoo retired, fam. You retired. We gonna take the skeevy.
But not like I remember meeting Angel and Edgewood. And you know what I'm saying? I was like, yo, who's this kid thinking he's the shit over here? Like, this kid joined Edgewood, thought he was gonna run shit and shit like that. But nah, he really did take over. I'm not gonna lie, he really did take over. I'm not gonna lie, he really did take over. And ever since that, I remember that Florida trip. I remember all that shit. But we ended up going to high school together. We created a bond that, bro, it's been lasting. And I hope it lasts forever, for real. Cause this kid, man, if he's not cooking on the field, he's cooking on the court. But you know what I'm saying? He's not cooking me. But there's no proof. There's no proof.
Don't make me bring up that video dropping.
Man, next is Efi. Efi, oh my goodness, kid. Oh my goodness, kid.
That's the OG for us.
I remember. Damn, I don't even think I can't even remember from St. Mary's, but I remember it was open. It was, what was that? It was the same the Hendricken
open house and the St. Ray's open house. I mean, I'm like, yo, what's up? He was like, yo, have you been? Da, 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 da. Oh my God, he's like another big brother. Like, if you see him and Freddie out, you know, come on, bro, you know what it is, man. You see him, just the older version of James and Brandon.
Nah, it literally is, for real. Like, even that, like,
Always my guy, outside friend.
Outside friend. Efi's outside too. Don't play him. He's outside.
Efi stay outside.
Yeah, Efi stay outside. Stay traveling.
Outside.
Try low key.
Even that, like, I see Efi. I seen Efi push Brandon throughout his high school career, throughout post graduation of high school, and I see so much of what me and Freddie have with him and Brandon. I'm like, bro, he's another brother. I can go to his crib anytime. Right. I can come to Brandon's house anytime. If I ever needed a ride, he was there. Right. If I ever needed anything, he was there. Yo, I can appreciate. Not a lot of people have that. I can appreciate that, for real. Like that's from the bottom of my heart, for real. Oh
my God, and
oh my God.
Just to cut you off real quick, don't mean to interrupt, but most of y'all don't know, man. Heading into what? Was it junior year, senior year, man? This man Efi used to pick like 5-6 of us up, man. We used to go early as hell and run up them goddamn hills on the east side.
Them New Carnegie Hills and the east side hills with Jordan Monk.
Yeah, exactly. But like,
fucking,
it was just to get us better, no. You feel me? So like,
up hills.
Exactly. What? Just making sure, you know, we was on top of our game. So that's also, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate you for making sure like we was on top of our shit, real shit.
For sure.
Go ahead, James.
But for real, and he really didn't have to do that. For real.
Fact.
But he took that initiative. He was like, he could have been, oh, that's Brandon's boys. Like, whatever, fuck them. I need Brandon to get better. What are you talking about? But he really took that initiative. He did that. Brandon, oh my God, kid. What? Since like what? 05, 06?
My
what?
kids.
What the hell, kid?
That was my kids.
I remember St. Mary's, man. We used to run it up in St. Mary's in that little parking lot. Oh my god.
The little trampoline beds.
Oh my god.
Oh my.
You had them? No.
Oh, yeah, we
Yeah.
But now, like,
Oh, I mean like in preschool, kindergarten?
Yeah, they're like beds,
yeah.
trampolines, kind of. But you sleep on them.
But you sleep on them, shit.
Yeah, you sleep on them.
bro.
They're the most comfortable beds
I'm not. But nah, Brandon's been there since whenever. Oh my god. Bro, we have pictures. I don't even remember the pictures. It's crazy. It's crazy. Brandon,
You look like a mini Freddy.
chill. Nah, but Brandon, bro, you've been there since literally kindergarten, since day one. And bro, I cannot thank you enough. I am in debt to you.
Nigga sound like Kevin Hart.
I'm literally in debt to you. All the rides, all the. Yo, bro, you got me? Yeah, I got you, fam. Yo, I need to ride home. Yeah, bro, I got you, bro. Why you even asking me? You already knew I was gonna take you home. Shit like that, bro. Throughout high school, bro, I'm forever in debt to you, bro. Like, bro, this is another man who will be in my wedding for sure. He's definitely gonna be a groomsman, bro. I can't say, Brandon, I love you enough, bro. I can't say it, bro. I can't say it.
I love you too. Not to get too emotional, but our first breakups, you know, I was too scared to go to my brother and cry, so I went to James' crib, and I cried at James' crib. And when James broke up with his girl, he came.
What a
He cried
pussy.
to me.
What a pussy.
No homo, but brothership aside, no homo.
Bro, yeah, nah, for real, like
That's a bitch.
shit like that,
crying
bro.
over
Niggas real life can't do that. Niggas can't do that anywhere. Niggas can't
Nah,
just
that's
cry
facts,
anywhere.
bro. That's
So
facts.
like that's some real shit, bro. Come on, Drew's been said. Come on, Drew.
He's next.
I would. He goes. Oh my god, Drew. Oh my god. I remember meeting Drew at Edgewood, man. I remember he was the quiet kid. He didn't say too much.
Not
he
a
didn't say
damn
too much.
thing,
He did
bro.
not say not a boy.
Quiet as fuck, bro. Quiet as
Boy.
fuck. Only say shit when during the games.
Those are the best type of. Those are the
I
best
had to
type
talk
of
my
days, though.
shit.
During the games.
That's
Practice. Like, dude.
But nah, I remember I remember knowing you since Edgewood, and even then, in high school, we even got closer, bro. Your perspective on life, you know what I'm saying? Even the little shit. I know you niggas be arguing with Brian and shit, but that's real shit though. Like real life, you give a real life perspective on shit, and you really don't play about that shit. And I feel you, and I know for damn sure if I'm fighting, I know damn well you're fighting. And that's just the type of kid you are. And I can't appreciate enough. I can't appreciate you enough for that. Miss Daylin. Yeah, you're cool or whatever. Yeah, you're cool. Nah, I'm fucking with you. Nah, for real though. I've seen you, and I've seen you blossom into the woman you are today. I remember meeting you in high school. I'm like, get this little ass girl out of here. Da 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 da. But I've seen who you become.
He loves doing
I've seen who you become, and I've seen the woman you are, and I've seen you make one of my best friends one of the happiest men in the world.
All right,
And
relax.
I'm not gonna hype you up.
She's gonna be on your ass after this.
But nah,
you're
for real.
walking home.
You for real.
I'm walking home. You could just sleep here.
His nuts gonna be in a box.
You have to blow up matches, bro.
Watch out, I already ripped fucking ass last night, so
But nah, for real, Daylin, I've seen you make Brandon so happy. I've been there when you guys had your little arguments. I've been there when you guys have been the happiest.
But you were there last night?
Huh?
Ooh.
What? There was what? What? There was.
I don't know. It was like
James was there last night, but he was there after the fact, so it was,
I see.
defeats the purpose.
I see.
Damn,
Damn, we get into some shit.
Nah, let's go, James.
But nah, like, Daylin, for real, bro, I really appreciate you. Yo, listen, and you're doing your thing, yo. Look, you're doing some shit I would never be able to do, bro. This army shit, this.
I'm not in the army.
Look,
Come on.
my fault, Air Force. My fault. I know what you're in. My fault.
Get your shit right.
Come on. But
National
like,
Guard.
Air Force, National Guard.
Nice, I know my shit.
Air Force, National Guard. But you're doing some shit that, bro, to be honest, I would never see myself doing. to be honest, I feel like you
Posers,
you guys are
they're not
stronger-
active.
You guys are stronger than me. You guys are stronger than me.
Yeah, me too.
I'm not gonna argue with you.
Who's, we got.
I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna go now real
Wait,
quick.
hold on. Let me do it. Let me do it.
Let me go quick.
Sir Elray.
That's what I'm saying.
Man, I remember, to be honest, I met your brother first. I met him at Woodlawn. I was like, yo, what's up? Yo, back in the day. But now, like, I see how you interact. I see how you be with Efi. I see how I remember you took your kid to the pool, and I see how you interact. Bro, I could tell you, and the minimum conversations we had. My fault.
Say it, don't spray it.
The minimum conversations we had. I could tell, like, yo, you're doing on your shit. You trying to be the best man for real. You could be the best man for real. You're trying to be, and that's, bro. I can respect that for real. And I know we're only gonna get closer, man, for real.
Let's get it.
Let me get to it real quick.
Andrew, go.
Oh, I'm gonna start off with Brian real quick. Brian, niggas went to school since high school together. We went to middle school together, right? Yeah. I didn't talk to Brian throughout school. I'm not gonna lie to you. I did it. I met Brian through Matthew, basically. Matthew put me on to Matthew. I'm not gonna lie to you. I met Matthew Brian through Matthew. And even though I be telling you you're mad annoying a lot, it's still all love. It's a love and hate relationship you have. But I appreciate you though. I'm not gonna lie to you. Alright, Matthew. Matthew's been my boy since middle school. So a long time. Matthew's been real ever since. He gets me annoyed too, I'm not gonna lie. Like he knows I get heated with him. But it's always love with Matthew. Matthew's real. I can always count on Matthew to come through for me. So yeah, I appreciate Matthew for that. For sure. James, Edgewood days. James was a hothead at Edgewood. Always yelling during games and shit.
Stayed dislocating his fucking
No
shoulder.
cap. Those shoulders were popping out every game, bro.
He had the fucking Paul Pierce snake on his fucking arm for mad long.
Oh God, this shit dislocated like 3 times one season. Like, damn.
Real shit.
Maybe this shit ain't meant for you, man.
Still play.
But nah, James, it's just been, I know James for a while too, since Edgewood. Even through Edgewood, you always been brought to Edgewood. Fucking the Florida trip, lit. In high school, we got closer to, as you said, through Matthew. Matthew put me on everyone. Matthew, James, Brandon, we all got closer through. What? Either way, though, there's always love between all of us. I'm always gonna be there for you. Whatever you need, you can hit me for that. But Angel, same thing.
Stop touching me, Jay.
Edgewood, I know a lot of things from Edgewood. Angel popped out 8th grade year. He did his shit. Went to Florida together. Always been in love with Angel.
Gang.
Played it throughout him through high school. Always been in love, like playing comp. So it's always fun. But Angel's always been real. Hope the best for him.
Appreciate you.
But yeah, Efi, I only know Efi for a little while. But since I met Efi's always been real. Nice hospitalities. Always shows love. As you guys said, I'm not even surprised. Like you guys said about him going out of his way to teach you, like all you guys to work out and shit. To see the type of person he is. So I appreciate that. I appreciate you just even for my short time knowing you. And I look forward to continue to get to know you. Brandon.
Steroids.
You're talking to the wrong person.
That's Matthew over there.
That's the God.
This nigga Brandon's just like Efi. You can just tell. Since I met Brandon, bro, Brandon's been treating me like we known each other for years. I has only knew Brandon for like a year and a half now, but like this nigga's like family to me. So I really appreciate Brandon for that. He's always been
You're
real.
dragging it. It's been like 2.5, 3 years, bro. You're dragging it.
We met at the high school.
No,
we
it was
did
senior
not.
year high school.
It was senior high school?
Not even, bro.
So
we started
2
working out
years,
junior
2
year.
years.
Nah, because niggas started lifting senior year. We used to go to the gym.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was senior year. Yeah,
But it's already been 2 years since we
2 years,
graduated.
2
That is true. No,
only
I've
2
known you
years,
for longer
yeah.
than yeah.
We were on a trip for like 3 years,
2,
3, 4 years.
yeah.
3-4 years type shit. Damn, it's been that long.
Yeah, bro.
That's crazy.
Time flies, bro. Time flies.
It does. But still, either way, Brandon, niggas don't be treating people like that, especially nowadays. So, Brandon, you been real. You still are real. I hope everything goes well for you in Italy, bro. I miss you, my guy. And
I think we might have to edit that out, but
what?
Nah, you can keep it in.
The Italy shit?
Daylin knows this. Against the argument the day before. We can say where he's going.
Yes.
Yeah, we say where he's
Brandon
going.
takes it mad literal and serious, and he makes it seem more than it is. But you can.
You can cut this out because I'm about to say it. You can say Italy, just don't say Naples.
You can say Naples too.
No, you cannot.
Yes, you can.
No,
Yes,
no.
you can.
You guys can discuss this shit later.
Real spicy.
Stick to the Air Force Guard, and I'll stick to the Navy.
need to
Navy
downgrade
active,
what I'm
right?
in, all
I'm not
right?
downgrading it. I'm not downgrading it. I'm just saying it. I'm going to war. You're not.
Whose turn is
right?
it?
That's all
Whose
I'm
turn
saying.
is it?
If war pops out, I'm going.
Brian,
Brandon went, I think. Yeah, Brandon went.
Brian's, and then Daylin can end off on the nice one.
Right.
And she can end off with Brandon.
Hopefully,
ending off
knock on.
nice.
It's a nice one.
I don't think that's
Right.
wood, but I knocked right.
That's definitely sheetrock, but. Alright.
I'll go real
Brian
quick.
went,
Wait,
Matt
damn,
went.
we got 3 more people left?
I'll go real quick. First, rose goes out to my mother and all the mothers out there. Y'all do so much for all of us, so I appreciate every one of y'all. No, bro, like y'all don't get enough credit, so I'm gonna give it to y'all. You feel me? First, Brian, know this nigga Brian since middle school, bro. See this nigga come from 200 pounds to this skinny ass nigga now. You feel me? So seeing him go and be the man.
Oh my God, Brian was fat as shit. I'm not lying.
What you have a growth spurt?
I would never guess.
Nah, he just lost his weight.
just worked it out.
During quarantine, nigga
He
got
used to
slim
be
as shit.
fat, bro. Like,
Yeah, hell yeah.
Badass nigga.
Kudos to Brian for getting skinny.
Brian. Pull up a picture. Pull up a picture so you can show my brother. Pull up a picture so you can show my brother.
But like I appreciate the work ethic and like I'm a big work ethic person. So like if I see people working hard, like I'm gonna appreciate you 100%. So Brian, day one type shit. James, I knew James since like he said like sophomore year, homeroom type shit. Ever since I met him and Brandon, actually we've been close ever since. You feel me? And like I can always count on James and like I can always be there for him and try to be there. You feel me? And he's just a very very close friend of me and I'll always appreciate him. Angel, I knew this nigga since fucking first class at Hendricken. Like niggas was close off rip. You feel me? Always been solid with me. Always been like a close friend of me. I can always count on him for real. You know what I mean? So like can never appreciate Angel enough. You feel me? He's gonna do good things in the future. Efi, I knew Efi since I met Brandon, and ever since I met Brandon, ever since I had like went to Efi's crib or Brandon's crib, this man would always give us food, drinks. Like he's always make sure we're good, treat us like he's one of our own for real. So like I can never appreciate Efi. You feel me? And like Andy said earlier, his hospitality is like all out the roof, and like he doesn't have to, but he does it out of his own heart. So like I can never be appreciative as that. You know what I mean? So like I really appreciate Efi. You feel me? And then Brandon, same thing with Brandon, like that's Efi Jr. Like Andy said, like, same thing. You feel me? Like I say, you can always count on Brandon. Like you can never question him. Like whenever we're going out to eat, he'll always ask. Like he'll spot us on food, like money, whatever. Like that man's always the first to come through with everything. You feel me? And like I can always count on him for everything. You feel me? Like Brandon's definitely a day one. You feel me? Andy. I fucking knew Andy since middle school type shit. You know, first day of middle school for real. Like niggas always been tight forever. You feel me? Like it's never gonna change. Like there's nothing much you guys say about your brothers. You feel me? Like you already know what's going on. Like you feel me? Daylin, I know Daylin since Brandon started talking to her at the beach. Like I'll tell you right, like I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like when we went to the beach, this man Brandon was like, "Yo, Matt, like Daylin, like I don't know, like what do you think?" I'm like, "Bro, like you gotta do it, bro. This is your chance. You feel me? This is the beach. You gotta go crazy. You feel me?" Yeah, I was like, you just gotta shoot. But then after that, like you know, the story's written for real. Like now you guys where you guys are now, and like especially from my experience with my girlfriend, like Brandon, I can see how happy he is. Like I can feel that connection. So like just seeing that really like gives me genuine happiness. So I appreciate that. Elray, I mean, I known you for like, a little bit. Like, cause whenever I go to Brandon's crib, I be peeping you. But like, other than that,
He be checking you out, bro.
So it's like, I'm saying like whenever he comes through, cause he always be coming through when we're being out. You feel me? To Brandon's crib and all that. You feel me? Like, he always seemed like cool people, and it's like nice to actually meet him for real and dap him up and all that shit. So like, he's definitely cool people, and I want to get to know him better soon and shit. So, but yeah.
That's crazy. Who's next? Everybody went?
Oh shit. Oh damn, we got.
Alright, word. I'm about to try to make this hella quick. You know what I'm saying? So first, my nigga Matt. Been
long
this
we
nigga
been on
since
this
like middle school. But like, you know, niggas started hanging out, you know what I'm saying? Like last year. That shit's a vibe. You know what I'm saying? Niggas always cheesing and shit. James too, oh god, this nigga's funny as hell. Whenever we with this nigga, this shit is a vibe. This shit is funny. You know what I'm saying? I met Angel recently, you know what I'm saying? Niggas just started hanging out, but you know, niggas cool as hell. You know what I'm saying? Efi too, you know, just met Efi, but Efi good vibes, you know what I'm saying? like when you meet someone, you can always tell if they got good vibes. Y'all got good vibes, you know what I'm saying? Brandon I met last year, and ever since, you know, niggas always been, bro, last year, we used to hang out every day, bro.
Bro, it was every day.
Every day, bro, we was at some party. We was always doing something, bro. The shit was so lit.
Daylin's like, really?
2 years ago, Brian. 2 years ago. Brian, 2 years ago.
That boy ain't
2 years.
No, this was last summer. This was last
2 years
summer.
ago.
You're capping.
I swear to God. I met you 2
Last
years ago. We
summer.
started chilling a lot last year.
No way.
Yes. I swear to God.
Bro, wait.
Brandon, she's not here.
3 years ago,
last year.
motherfucker.
Last summer.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, you were.
Yeah, Andy, you know, I knew this nigga since like middle school, but like, you know, niggas just started hanging out, and I love pissing this nigga off. The shit funny as hell. Yeah, I know exactly what to say to piss this nigga off. And that's it, bro. Niggas hit every time, bro.
Daylin, we've been a little bit long.
They lead, you know what I'm saying?
Go.
They lean, you know, I met you the same time I met Brandon and everybody. And, you know, niggas is just cool as shit, bro. The way y'all be arguing, we having me geeked. Should be having me geeked every time, bro. I just met you, but I fuck with your perspective. I like how you was open to my God shit, cause niggas just be blowing that shit over like, oh, this nigga believes he's God. But like, you know, that shit was actually like cool, you know, talking about that shit, you know. So.
We've been running a little long. I know Angel got a sleepy set.
Little.
I'm not sure if you want to give everyone
We
a
got
shout
two
out.
more. We got two more.
No, we had one more.
No, we got
Elray and
Elray, Daylin.
yeah,
Well,
that's
I don't
it.
think Elray got anything to say, really. I mean, he met you guys.
There you go.
Yeah, so if you want to wrap it up a little bit more, so Daylin, if you want to wrap it up, if you want to do everyone or just
Yeah, I'm
Brandon.
gonna do it quick.
All right, cool. All right, bet.
I met Matt, like 2 summers ago. Like when we went to the beach. You guys are been chill ever since. You know, Brandon's friends. Andy and Brian met you guys last summer, and like I said, all you guys are really cool. We used to hang out, all of us, last summer. I appreciate you guys. I met you, Angel, last summer too, when we went to your brother's house, I think. So.
Oh shit, that was a grip ago.
I don't even remember that.
Yeah,
you know?
bro. I remember that.
Oh.
Yeah.
So, oh shit! Not on cam, bro.
Efi, I met you like 2 summers ago too, and I don't know what to say. I don't know what to
I
say.
met you 2 summers ago, and to Brandon. Just a timestamp on when she met me.
It's fucked up.
No descriptions.
Just straight when she met you. That's it. That's all you get, Effie. That's all you get, F. I met you 2 summers ago. All right, on to the next one, Brandon.
Oh, that's funny.
But Elray, you're a really nice guy. But
Seems cool.
And yeah.
Oh my gosh.
That was great.
That was nice and quick though. I fuck with that. Fuck with that.
Straight to the point. All points across.
Wait, what happened about me? What you trying to say about me?
I got something.
She don't even fuck with you like that.
Wow, that's crazy.
She don't even fuck with Brandon like that.
It's end off on breaking it, so we end up on the
I love you
podcast.
very much.
Aw,
Yes.
that's it.
But that's it.
Are we done?
Was that it?
Yeah, we're done.
Fuck it. End off cool. And I love you. End the podcast.
That was actually kind of cool. I thought.
Shit was funny as hell.
That shit was longer
That's
than
a long ass podcast, nigga.